Hello. Okay, there you go. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, I was gonna wait a few minutes. Some people are probably trapped watching ads that Twitch forces on you. It's been a while since I plugged in my mic, that's probably why. Hell recaps are back. It's so sus to do it this season, man. I'm not even gonna be here for like 3-4 weeks. And I had to like do a bunch of catch up on it. It would be weird. Probably, yeah. People actually did really like season 1's recaps. And I never did one for season 2. Oh, you're King Switch? What the hell? I thought you were the other potato guy. Why are you Mr. Potato? What the hell? What's up? Crazy that King Switch is Mr. Potato? Why are you not called King Switch on here? Okay, whatever. Gave me this name like 8 years ago. Damn. Whatever, it's funny. It's funny enough. Anyways, I told Panda to hold off on the Among Us change. I literally had it like right here. It's like I pushed it. I just told him not to push it in yet. That's here. I made the change, but I'm not gonna push it just yet. I'll give it a few weeks. I'll get a few weeks, but that game was so boring, guys. Dude, I swear, this is the reason why. I swear, like, I'm sure GPL has a lot of huge restrictions too when submitting custom mods, and I feel like we should also do the same. Because I can't stand some of these mods, bro. They're still the most lamest shit ever. What if offensive Pokemon that is able to break through every single possible thing that could counter it? Well, if anything, I'll probably still nerf Mega Mungus after the season, regardless if I do it mid-season or not. But was Kermit Mega like a reward mon, or was that just something made by the staff? Because that, I mean, they really need to nerf that. Like, why is Mega Fernip 19 points and then at the same tier as Mega Cramorant? Cramoran's like, what's it? The Fernip's so ass. It's fine with you. I'm just saying that if I had to watch 8 weeks of that same Melon versus Fairness game, I'm not doing that. Cramorant, basically any attack it does deals an extra 25% max HP. So like, even if you're doing 1% damage, you're doing 26 at minimum. Yeah, so it's the only way, like, counterplay is like Covert Cloak. I think it's Covert Cloak or whatever that removes the secondary effect thing. Angoro is fine. OP ability, but honestly, when I used it, it didn't go that well. I felt like it felt really weak. It felt good on paper. It felt like I could do everything, but it's annoying to prep against, but yeah, it wasn't that good. Yeah, Magic Guard too. Oh, Cover Cloak doesn't stop it? Oh, yeah, Magic Guard. Okay, yeah. Mega Aromatisse is OP too. I mean, I considered possibly putting that in here as well in a way, but yeah, I used it last season as dog shit. But you know what was OP as fuck? Mega Ferrothorn. That thing was disgusting, bro. Like, who cares if Fire type was it? I think it's really well designed that way. Like, there's a very easy counter, just sending a Fire type. But it's still hella good. I also think I should be like 16, 17 points. I think. I forgot. Crobat's the one momentum, right? That one's paralysis doesn't actually do anything, or whatever, something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Cramorant is disgusting. Electros, Electros is whatever. Burger is like, it's also fine. Oh, no speed lowering? Okay, so you can get full pair hacks. Oh. I mean, that's just a bulk up. It is literally just bulk up. But like, okay, listen, I thought Colorola was cool enough as a concept, but I think the stats are not okay. Like, because I wanted someone to use Gravity Generator, right? But, and having Gravity Apple, the one move that's actually benefited by the effect that nobody actually uses, it's like, sure, that's cool enough, but the thing is kind of stats are kind of dumb. And I think there is a possible chance I'm gonna nerf Colorado, like take away like 20 attack or some shit. We'll see how it does during the season, but at the same time, I think on paper I kind of was too lenient on allowing it. Because I was like, it's kind of just a Scarf Bob, but at the same time, there's like no defensive answer to it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hypnosis is boosted accuracy, huh? Yeah, Mega Kramer and stuff. Mega Fernape should be like, and GPS should be like 15 points. 15, 14 points, in my opinion. I don't think it's that good. Either that or just give it a new ability that actually does something. Mixed attackers are horrible. All I'm saying, mixed attackers, like, you're splitting, like, it's so much better to fully invest all your EVs into one stat. And then you have, like, a shit ton of stats that's just completely unused. That's why I hate, like, that's why I think, like, mixed attackers are generally kind of dog shit. Like, even Mega Diancie. I don't like that one. Like, I know everyone is, like, it's always, like, super high tier Mega Diancie, but, like, I think that one's a fraud. Like, you want to use Moonblast, you want to use Diamond Storm, but those are two different attacking stats. So it's like, you either invest all in on one stat, or you go split, and now you don't have, like, your 160 base, you're not making full potential of your 160 base offenses, and also 110 base speed is dog shit. Yeah, and Kramer is just bullshit, too. That should be dealt with. But anyways, on to draft recaps. Let me see something. Guardian Diff. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't fighting Mega Mungus. It's not my problem anymore. The crashing server. Damn. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I'm not dealing with that. I mean, whatever. I'll start with Tempestive. Let's start from top to bottom. Okay. So, Gamer Not Found. This is actually less stall team than, honestly, Melon's team we just watched. Zenthos obviously is a huge stall mon, but at the same time, I think everything else here is, I guess, Toxic, Poison Heal is can kind of work in a way. Okay, well, how do I start here? First of all, Zensidos is kind of a funny mon. It is a troll mon. I don't know if you guys know the context behind the ability. Well, I did show it to you guys during that like one late night, but it was based off this. I wanted to implement some of the abilities I made up here. Where was it? Character stats. Yeah, it was Milt, I think. Okay, good luck with that. Let me control F. What the fuck? Why can't I control F? Let me search. But this is where the ability for Zensidos came from. Is it Milt? No, it's not Milt. What? Firefly. It was... Fuck, what was it? Caviar. Was it? No, was it Caviar? I think it was Caviar. No. Where did it come from? I'm so confused now. I know I have it somewhere here, but I can't remember who. And I can't control F. What the fuck? Why won't it let me control F? But it came from something. It came from the game Food Fin. There we go. It is Caviar. right? Okay, sent in. His defenses all go up for 3 turns, though. I never actually did that part. Alright, it's a 20% chance of getting the defense lowered whenever they attack it. Yeah, this was for a little, like, free-for-all event thing. But that's for 3 turns, since the dose is, permanent. Well, at least until it switches out. I think it can probably be abused by Mirror Herb, but at the same time, that's just theory crafting again. That thing is kind of disgusting. Yeah, because you can just easily switch out, and it's like you switch in, you force him to switch out, and then and then you get to make a nice momentum. And this is kind of insane bulk for that. The raw grass is kind of a shitty defensive typing. That's why Terra makes it really broken. Just because you can ignore the shitty typing it has, and then it's like leech see this. Yeah, I hate stall. It's like stall is the reason why singles will never be an official VGC format. Not VGC, official like Pokemon format. Like imagine you're in the World Championship in front of millions or hundreds of thousands of people, and then it's a fucking 200 turn game because both players are playing stall. Like, it is kind of a lame playstyle. Pheromones. I'm curious about this one. Once again, mixed attacker. So, but it is bulkier now. So, the funny 1,000 turn game exactly. VGC games are so much more hyped. I would definitely agree with that. Way better than singles. Singles, I even get bored watching hell games sometimes. Because it's just this infinite loop for sometimes until it's like, oh, it's broken up by one play, or eventually something has to fall. Actually, VGC is low skill. Wolfie is about the same level as me. But yeah, I feel like, this is a good choice user, but I doubt actually doing well. I think it's overpriced, in my opinion. Mega Conf Rodriguez also, that shit's not doing good. It's literally just worse. It's worse and non-snowbally Spectre, because we got rid of hitting power. But it's also one of those things that the fucking opponents are not gonna read the ability, at least new players, and then they're gonna lose to it because they have no idea what the fuck it does. It actually is kind of fun. I played a bit of it. Rose Raid is cool. After watching Conquest, I have a new respect for this one. Like, before I was just like, yeah, it's like alright. You're just drafting it because you want to use Mega Rose Raid Hell, right? And then I watch it get played, and I'm like, this kind of smacks, huh? If I remember correctly, is Draining Kiss? Oh, it is. Draining Kiss is Technician boosted. Realistically, you're still going Poison Heal, but I'm glad I designed that mon. All I'm saying, guys, what's it? I'm glad I made my wife from Withering Waves OP. I may or may not have copied some of this guy's team. Oh, gamers? Bro, his team looks dog shit. I think he's a good player, but I think his team is kind of dog shit. Who knows? He'll probably make it do well. I want to see your team. Oh, you have Mega Vaporeon, so it's like a whole different story. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Welcome. I've also come to realize that with the whole like custom mons people submit, I feel like you can tell when ability is kind of dog shit when it has like 2 effects. Like, okay, Curse Husk is a dog shit ability that I coded. I'll take the blame for that. It's kind of a troll thing. But like, when something has 2 effects to it, it starts getting... It's a theory I'm making right now in my head, where if an ability has 2 effects, it's kind of dog shit and convoluted. Like, if you can't summarize the ability in one, like, short sentence without an and, just be like, oh, there's another effect. Be like, with this one, like, Colorola summons Gravity Generator for 4 turns. Or is it 5 turns? Something like that. Whatever. It summons Gravity Generator switching. Boom. One short, simple sentence. I can take the Bunnelby shit. I don't like if it dies, or if there's rain, Or if it hits my status move, it dies and transforms, gets revived as this. Okay, well, Magic Guard's a vanilla ability, so. It's not simple, my ass. Like, I'm telling you guys, you can't explain any of your abilities in one short, simple sentence. Like, oh, explain DNA tracing. Well, synchronize. The move synchronize. Ignores immunities and resistances. And the Pokemon uses Reflect type before he's into attack. And changes back at the end of the turn. No, Grab Apple. No. Grab Apple is the effect of gravity being generated. Or the gravity field, right? But that's not inherently part of the ability. That's just an after effect. It's like, oh, you can use this because of this ability. But anyways, I'm digressing. But that was something I was kind of considering. I was like, ejected, dog shit ability because it has regen and emergency exit or buffed emergency exit effect. And it is just going down the list of custom abilities, right? This one's dog shit because you're fucking writing a paragraph trying to explain it. Maybe Goliath's okay, because that one's technically 2 effects too. It's mini Iron Fist and no guard. But that one's like that's still relatively simple. It's just no guard, slight damage boost, weaker Iron Fist. Very short and simple to explain, right? Anyways, I'm digressing too much here. It's been 30 minutes just rambling about it, yeah. I mean, Goliath's our highest tier custom one that's not Omega, but I feel like it's still relatively straightforward gameplay that you literally don't even need to search up the ability, right? You just assume it's a better ground fighting Golurk, and that's it. And you can play around that. It's literally just fine. The gameplay doesn't change too much. Yeah, it has like some new moves, but like it's still relatively straightforward gameplay that's just better Golurk. Anyways, as of Chained could be interesting because now you got the poison typing, you got Toxic Chain. I don't think it gets any more stats, so it's literally just Azelf with an extra type to it. And it has Levitate. Oh, it's like if you go Levitate, now you're not ground and poison, but you can always go Toxic Chain instead. Think down Flight. I'm like slightly frauding this mon because I don't like Tinkatongue's bulk. Like, it's good. I guess it's like good specially. It's kind of just a special Corviknight, huh? You can make it very simplified. If status or V code. If would status or would V code transfer. Well, because there's also rain as well. I think if you got rid of stat buff stuff, it's it's a lot simpler. It's just if Bunnelby's knocked out, transforms into Diggersby, which has better stats or whatever. But now there's the whole like stat buff thing. Oh, on the initial transformation, it gets a +1 attack and speed. And if you switch out and come back in, the first time if there's a Pokemon dead on your team, then you get to step. It's like there's so much to it. Like, I'm also having that one stand for a season. If I don't like it, I'm changing it. It's like... It's not newbie friendly. I kind of want to make this ever newbie friendly. That's why I don't have custom moves or items. Like abilities, like the line I kind of draw. It's like... If I was a new player coming into the server and be like, oh, we have custom Pokemon, let's see, like custom fake mons, completely fake mons. We got new abilities, we got new moves, new items. Like, I'm just gonna, like, I'm killing myself. Like, I'm leaving the server. Like, it's too much for me. But now I'm trying to keep it just, oh, this mon is literally just this mon, but with this and blah, blah, blah. And then the ability, well, this is custom ability. That's like the most I'm trying to go, but simpler if it is meant to be a flat boost. Yeah. Is statistic as you true? Why do I have 5 pings? Oh, it's my, okay, never mind. It's from my final project group. I was gonna say, who the hell is DMing me right now? Rotom Rapid, I forgot. I know it's an electric dragon that has different stats than normal Rotom. I think it's a fraud mon. With digits coming, the way you're doing is good. I was close to being overwhelmed, dude. Yeah, exactly. Glad my intent worked. That's why I'm really sus about these convoluted abilities, but we'll see. Blastoise for spinner. The main problem, Blastoise, it just has no recovery. Give that thing recovery and it's the fucking goat. But that's also the case with most Pokemon. That's also a problem I have with some of the reward Pokemon. The defensive Pokemon. It's literally just, let's give it recovery, let's give it hazard removal, let's give it hazards. It's like, well, I'll say I do the same for some of the Pokemon like Swampert, but like, I feel like I'm gonna start cringing if this keeps happening as a trend. It's just like offense Pokemon gonna be, oh, let's try and make an offensive Pokemon with 0 counterplay. Oh, the normal counters, oh, now can no longer counter it, and there is no counterplay unless it's just playing better and sweeping before it does it. Well, I forgot why I didn't give it synthesis, okay? I made that mon like a year ago, so. In defensive Pokemon, people are just like, what if we give it infinite bulk? What if we give it hazards too? Pivot. Recovery. Let's give it slack off. Let's give it parting shot. The fucking parting shot that people are trying to shove on every Pokemon. It's like poison dark. Yeah, I really don't give me so bad. With the reverse mode breaker. But it's in the pretty. We'll see. We'll see how the thing goes. I think it could be decent, but defensive Fire Fairy just doesn't sit right with me. Pizza Pity is also a weird Pokemon in general. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of. The original mod was cool enough, but I guess it was decent as a defensive Pokemon, but I kind of think it's a fraud. Overall, I think Gamer not. You know what? What I wanted to do? Shoot. I wanted to do power rankings. For now, what do I put, gamers? Well, I think it looks. I don't know. Is there any synergy? Well, it does have hazard removal, hazard removal. I think this gets toxic spikes and spikes. This also should get spikes, but you're using this offensively. Oh wait, this gets rocks. This gets hazard removal and pivoting. I think it looks kind of dog shit, but I think probably gaming could work. It doesn't stand out as super scary to me. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, I wouldn't be scared to face this. I mean, I know Gamer is good. I know he's a decent player. But I think if it was like a completely random player I know nothing about and I see this team, I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably an okay matchup. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm not scared of it. I just like, oh, just deal it Zen to this and I'm probably okay. I like find an answer for that. Maybe make a Copagrius too, and it's like, I don't know. I'll put this at the middle ground. Like, I don't think it's a horrible team, but at the same time, I mean, I'm really bad at judging this type of stuff. I'm just doing this because I know people find it fun. So even if it's kind of hot takes, I think people are still gonna like it. I'm not really good at deciding what team is good. I'm not even a good player myself. Anyways, that's done. I think it's a decent team. Yeah. Polar. This team is gross as hell. It's not too bad. I mean, it's literally just Zen mode, but with extra healing to it. Okay, yeah, Polar here is kind of okay. You know, what's up, Joanny? Ice Rider. Okay, first of all, I would like to say, nobody told me to change his tier back in the buff mods thing. Well, also nobody drafted it because I don't know. I hate trick room teams. Like, it's not in doubles, right? I feel like it's super clunky to use. I guess like, yeah, this is, you can run agility on this, but like, then you're not running bulk. Oh wait, wrong one. One format. Where's BS? Speed draft. I mean, I drafted it in buff ones. Yeah, I know. It gets agility, right? And this is not something I kind of considered when we originally did this. But it's kind of a weird Pokemon. It's a Terra Hog. If you're, I mean, yeah, you had to draft a Terra. If you're not drafting a Terra, it's kind of a waste of a Pokemon. Gardevoir, this thing is supposedly OP on paper, but you know, if you can't land your moves, it's like many other mons like Chi-Yu, whatever, it's dog shit. Well, Chi-Yu has his Flamethrower and Dark Pulse, but it's one of the type of mons you would really like to click like Overheat on. It is super good. It's about to do S. We'll see. Bring back Agility? No. I'm sorry, I think it was too overloaded with unnecessary moves. But yeah, Ice Rider could be cool. Like, I felt like I needed 600 base stats on this, right? It just kind of made sense, like, lore-wise. Of course, I probably could have lowered it a bit more. But I thought it was okay. Of course, so it can just get special attack. You can use Freeze Dry now. It doesn't get Freeze Dry. What would you use specially on this? Blizzard, I guess, Draining Kiss. Ice Beam, Giga Drain, maybe Giga Drain, Psyshock. I don't know. If we're gonna go Psyshock, you might as well just go physical move. Does this even get a physical psychic move other than Zen Headbutt? Or physical. It's close combat, I just realized, huh? I'm glad I drafted this in buff months after everyone was like, hey, this is super good. Oh shit, this didn't get trouble. I mean, it needed +2 speed to be useful for speed wise. Yeah, you just have Zen Headbutt for physical special. I guess, yeah, there's a reason to run special so you get better moves, get more accurate moves. Yeah, but Mega Cerulege, you know, the lowered price on it, you get to maybe cook on it. It's pretty good, right? You got enough defensive shit with Ting Lu, Zapdos, kind of a go to defensive core, but also with Kyoji Sapod. Photon Geyser? Psycho Cut's okay. It's kind of one of those things, is like you run because it's the only move you have, or it's coverage. But let me think. What else? There's no really good psychic moves. Psychic, that's not a good move though. That's a move you run because you have strong jaw and you need it for coverage. True. Tyrant Yoshi, man. Yo, mice. Oh, is it? I thought it was just the same as other things. Oh shit, it is 85 base power, what? I figured it would have been like 65 or 50, huh? I didn't realize that was so strong. Damn. It was a pretty strong move. But yeah, you know. I'm trying to think if there's any inherent weakness you can kind of find off this team. I think he kind of can. Well, Kyoji's pod kind of glues this is. Yeah. Terra Ting Lu is never gonna be used, by the way. That's just, you're just putting that because you have no other mon to give Terra to after spending out Nice Ride-Out. Well, I'd actually consider maybe Delmas would be okay. Not really. Unless you really wanted to spin her, right? Because I think you'd never anyway. Maybe there's a way. Maybe there's a way if like you lack the defense for something, you could just tear this into a more convenient typing. But yeah, I think this is a really good team. I think initially I want to actually put this 4. I'm gonna forget like the teams once I go back to change tierings. Put this at 4 for now, maybe. Okay, Jughurt. Rain team without the 10-turn rain because King Switch has it, but yeah, you take this shimmering. I think okay. This is a stupid mod. I can't believe Kickback wanted Strength Step on this, by the way. The fuck were you thinking with trying to give it Strength Step? I mean, I completely missed half the moves he wanted to add on to it, but when I initially put it in, but it is stupid. The fucking he wanted the originally Octolock, Leech Seed, and some other bullshit on it. Like 3 different effects that also traps it. And you can also just run Lightning Rod. It's like, oh yeah, I don't want to get trapped by Wrap, so I'm gonna run, what's it called? Shed Shell. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna run Knockoff. it's like, oh, even like, oh, if I don't want to get my stats dropped, I'll run clear and be like, knock off. But yeah, tell me, what's the counterplay to Wrath or Clamp, right? It's like, oh, now you're trapped in for a couple of turns. You're losing a defense each turn. It's like he gets you to spam shit. And it's like, oh, it's a bad match. I trapped something that's a bad matchup. Oh, I can just switch out. The opponent wants to do that? Well, guess what? They can. They gotta wait for you. Ah, so silly. Yeah, the lightning rod also makes it really fucking annoying to deal with. But by the way, I will say I think rain teams are overrated. Coming from a person who drafted a rain team, I just took it because I like Maggie Belly Ball. I thought it was kind of cool. He also drafted Scissor as me. I mean, Clamp, Wrap, the same thing. You're just using the move to trap. That's all it really matters. He's kind of the GOAT for drafting Morgrim round 5, by the way. Yeah. I mean, he's a cool mon. I was gonna take the Mega Arb, which reminds me, nobody drafted Mega Arboliva. I just realized nobody picked that one. That one's good, guys. It's good. You gotta draft it. It's a good mon. There's so many photosynthesis mons. Yeah, it is so good. I think it has recovery, right? Does it? It has strength sap, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's just fucking good. I think it has synthesis too, right? 75%. Bro, you have every single vanilla fucking photosynthesis mon. Sandy Shocks. Roaring Moon, bro. Roaring Moon. Okay, but that mon's kind of dog shit, but still, he has so many of the vanilla ones. What's the old mons? Bro. I'm sure plenty of people drafted vanilla ones, okay? But also, I think kind of the issue I have with rain teams is, look at this. You have three water types on here. It probably sucks for a type chart. You know, actually, I'll see. Nice. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just copy paste this, right? Like it should just work. Shimmering. Like an Empoleon. Yeah, look at. Wait. Oh my god, it's another rain team weak to fire. Let's go. Just like me. Just like me. Another rain team weak to fire. Let's go. Actually, I'm a lot more surprised at how weak it is to flying type, actually. Like, I guess this isn't weak to electric because of lightning rod. I mean, look, this is the problem with like weather teams. I feel like you got this insane like type card that kind of sucks here. Like, well, realistically, I guess people are not bringing fire types, huh, to this team. What do you think is causing all the fire type weaknesses? Oh, it's just Scissor and Frostmoth. I guess, yeah. Oh, I guess Frostmoth. Technically, you should just ignore Frostmoth. No, realistically, Frostmoth Blossom's not ever coming. Yeah, I guess, yeah, take that away. It's just -2 over here. It's an interesting team. I do think rain teams are kind of fraud. Oops. 80% of fire types suck. That's not true. You have Swamp Walker. But yeah, I don't know. I think Shimmer and Bloom could kind of go crazy here. I don't know. The whole Atlantis Blessing. I'm telling you, if you had like slicing segment on one of these rain teams would go so hard. Probably slicing segment is so popular it's impossible to ever do that. Mega Empoleon is also kind of cool with the Tidal Surge. Offensive Mega Empoleon could be kind of decent here. Like max HP, you just roost up to full, then fucking rain boosted Hydro Pumper Surf. Kind of could cook. Sneak Fist, I think it's kind of awkward on this team, but I think Sneak Fist kind of needs more support. It's a belly drum sweeping set. Of course, like having Grassy Glide would like the Grassy Turn would be nice, but the problem is no Pokemon gives it without overlapping in type. But it's an awkward team. I can't say I'm too big fan of it. I'm just not a big fan of rain teams, despite having a rain team myself. But I'm just trying shit out, so it's like it's fine. I get a pass because I'm the owner. I'm putting this at 16. I'm not a fan of it. I think it kind of can be abused quite easily. But that's just my opinions, guys. I'm a pretty dog shit draft player in general, so like don't take my word for anything. It's just kind of my initial thoughts and stuff. I'll try to do power rankings for each week. You have learned anything? Have you learned anything, huh? Sagex? What have you learned? Anyways, Wumble combo. Come on, in during the last days. Well, whose fault was that? Whose fucking fault was that, huh? We'll see how it goes. But Galion's cool Pokemon. I'm not sure. Like, I kind of really don't like the idea of having high tier rewards submitted Pokemon because it sets a bad precedence. Everybody's gonna be like, I want to submit to a broken high tier Pokemon that I'm allowed to. Like, you have Goliath allowed. Why can't I have this Pokemon allowed? Well, I think Goliath on its own is relatively straightforward and simple Pokemon, and I kind of like that aspect of it. I'm just worried if it's gonna be a little too strong. It's like it's simple, but it's also simply too strong, you know? Like precision is cool, right? Punching Glove is like the 1.1 on Iron Fist thing. And it has kind of pretty nutty stats. It wasn't too bad when I faced it. It was just kind of annoying because of Dynamic Punch on 149 attack. This is broke abilities, yeah. Well, I think by default it's like significantly better because draft players don't read. So it's like 2 times better. Oh wait, no, you're it's King Switch. Never mind. The Sigirat is okay. When Rush becomes a punching move, is it a punching move? Really? It doesn't even have Headlong Rush. What's wrong with me here? It doesn't even have it. Anyways, Celebi Hell is broken as hell. Also, Size Volt Switch is crazy. The punching move. Doesn't make sense. I guess the Tusks do it. Oh, what the fuck? It gets. Oh my god, damn. Well, yeah. I'm not excited. I'm hoping Champions isn't the official like Natdex move pool thing, right? If it doesn't use that, because then we're gonna have to re-tier fucking everything, bro. Everything, every single Pokemon, probably. At least they got a moveset change. Toxatrice is cool, but it's one of those last minute. We'll see how it goes. I think it's cool, but it's just already like fast in general. Drops so much. Oh yeah, no. I mean like taking in the move pools. I think Napex, if he uses the nerfs and stuff, things will go crazy. I mean this thing goes already fast enough, so like, I think it's cool that it stops sweepers like the dancers. To an extent, it stops them. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're using Glare for the power hacks. Well, not the power hacks, the fucking speed drops. You're doing it for speed control. You're not doing it because you want to hopefully make them waste a turn so you can win. that's a last ditch strat, like the praying thing. Like, oh please. Yeah, but power hacks is unreliable. You can never count on it in your strategy. You're counting on the speed drop because that's guaranteed. But anyways, back to this, right? Mega Tyrantrum, Celeste had told me that I really need to bump this price up because despite having pretty relatively easy counterplay and counters to it, the issue is it's insanely hard to prep for, but I'm giving another season. D-Dance Sheer Force on this one kind of goes hard since it hits so hard, but you know, a throw could stop it. It doesn't play rough, but it's kind of play. There is kind of play, you know. Having a fast Scarf close combat there could kind of work as well. Rakov, Vaporeon, Duskferno's gonna be interesting because I think about this also has magic bounce. I mean, realistically, I don't think this mon's actually doing much. Iron Matrix is also a test mon. It's a Paradox Cloister that can Shell Smash, but Ice Psychic type. I don't remember what else I fucking gave it. Hello. Delkitty, I think people are underpricing this thing. It's at 10, like 10 right now because of buff mons, but yeah, it's a cool mon, but it's probably not doing much. Like, come on, guys. There's no way this is the 10-pointer, right? Yeah, come on. 140 base speed. It's got perk. And I guess I did buff it with the Tidy Up. So now you can technically try and go for a sweep on it. Because you can literally go like max HP, max attack, right? Fur coat. You're bulky as hell. Tidy Up. Ah! It's not a T-Wave merchant. It is not a T-Wave merchant. Ability swap? Well, you can only do that once, and you just switch it out. It just doesn't really help anymore. But yeah, the normalized thing is kind of just it's just there because I think you can probably do some unique stuff with it. I forgot what other moves I gave it, but I think it's a pretty decent Pokemon. And it's got the whole. It's a super fast pivot. Wamba's got some really speedy Pokemon here. It's pretty nice, and you got the whole speed control and what's it? The -1 speed glare shenanigans. Normalize Z-turn kind of heat. Low-key kind of right, but I doubt anybody's actually running normalized unless you don't have a ghost type, which I'm pretty sure my team actually doesn't have a ghost type. Is that true? Actually, do I not have a ghost type on my team? Where is my team? Oh, I do have a ghost type. Never mind, I'm fine. This Persian, a Alolan Persian? It's better Alolan Persian though. Also, what's up, Notadoc? And it's also much faster. Outspeed at Adamant. Yeah, but this just gives you the whole Regieleki conundrum, right? Like, it's extremely fast, but like, it's kind of walled easily. Actually, Talking Trace doesn't really. It has had a long rush in close combat. I did prep around but I did change out my team for a bit. Yeah, who gave it all those coverage moves? Go. But yeah, I like Wamba's team. I want to put it at a 6 or 7. They're a pretty good team. I am Wombo. I don't know, maybe like nothing. It is kind of scary. Anyways, next team, Notadoc. So that has Mega Vaporeon, so it's instantly good. Instantly kind of insane Pokemon. 19-pointer, you know? I think the maximum that we can even allow it. Molgos. I think Iron Valiant's a fraud of a Pokemon, all I'm saying. I think that mon's a fraud. Power Crept by hell. There is Sneaky Piku. It's gonna be funny, but also a fraud mon. I don't know how I feel about Sneaky Piku. Granted, Unaware can kind of go. Yeah. I guess a decent bulk if he with Unaware, Terra. We probably will, yeah. We'll consider it. I mean, the problem is we switch up stuff every season, right? Switch out the amount of mons. So it's like, oh yeah, these mons are power creep. It's like if not a lot of those power creeping mons power creeping them are even in the season, so. I mean, I could go hard too, right? 155 base power, Terrabug. It's just better Galissapod. I mean, it gets Sticky Web. It makes it automatically a pretty good Pokemon. And Sucker Punch. You know, Terra Dark, Sucker Punch can also go hard. I think it's a relatively okay Pokemon. I guess Wish Passing can also kind of go hard. Sticky Piku. You Toxic Stall them and then clear them off with pivots of the Terrabug, Choice Banded. First impressions. Return Brass is for hazard control. Lumny T is kind of just there for the electric and flying type. Pretty okay team. I say this. It on the surface, it doesn't look super threatening in a way. Like initially, when I look at this, nothing stands out as like demon alert, other than maybe Mega Vaporeon. I guess in the Sol way. Like, yeah, Mega Vaporeon is super scary, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if I saw this team, if I was facing it, I'd be like, yeah, just deal Mega Vaporeon, I'm fine. Run Protect for Sneaky Puku, and you're A-okay. Why did my webcam go to shit? I don't know what else to say about this mon. Or not this mon, this team. I think it could be pretty decent. You know what I think? I think it needs more recovery. I think it needs to emphasize more on the stall. Like, Mega Vaporeon is so good for stall teams. Like, I hate stall, but like, literally, you have 140 base special attack Scalds. You can Wish Pass. You can do Toxic pretty much anything you want. I guess actually having stuff that can just chip shit down or just like kind of sweep after you chip stuff down with Mega Vaporeon kind of goes hard too. Who knows? Maybe this thing can cook. I think it has potential to cook, but I'm not immediately threatened by it or scared by it. I'll put it as 10. Maybe it could be a little. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if is it below average or above average. I feel like it has to be like in between, right? Like very somewhere in the center. So you're gonna 6-0 at least once. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, you got this. Sure, buddy. Enclaves, I'm telling you. I think Emolga is still a fraud, bro. How heavy is Among Us Mega? Not as heavy as your mother. I don't know, bro. You have to make me look this shit up. Right? Get help. Alright, that doesn't work from there. You know, I'm not looking it up. Figure it out yourself. Make a guess. I wonder if I can look it up here. Oh, never mind. You can look. Oh, it doesn't have it here. What? It doesn't have to wait. Never mind. I'm not looking. Just make a guess. Oh, wait. You're going up against JP. Okay, you know what? Fine. I think maybe you can have to wait. I'll find it. I'll figure it out. Let's find it. That's not true. I'm being abused by the server, you know. Fuck. Among Us Mega. 21 kilograms. That feels light. There you go. 21 kilograms. It's pretty light Pokemon. Anyways, I still think Emolga is a fraud. And I think 16 points is too much, but whatever you say, guys. Whatever it's a 16.1. That could be higher. Okay, sure. Slicing Segment Terra, so it's instantly a godlike team. Greninja's probably, you know, as we're saying, probably power crap. Probably it's not gonna do much. Who knows? Maybe it could cook. I don't like Iron Treads as a Pokemon. I don't know. I think Donphan Iron Treads lacks the whole. They're not like offensively aggressive enough to really like scare off much, and they have no recovery. That's what I kind of dislike about Iron Treads, but you know, I still think it's an alright Pokemon. That's all I'm gonna say. You have relatively good offensive traits with the Ogre Pone. I think can't you kind of abuse Coco's electric terrain to deal more damage to Emolga with coverage like T-Punch moves or Thunderbolt, some shit like that? Probably. Mega Dusknoir, I'm excited to see this appear again because I felt like I might have needed to buff it again. Cause I was like, nobody's using it because its stab are kind of dog shit. Like, yeah, it's an OP typing, but its moves are kind of dog shit. So, but I paid good money for this. I want to see it do good. So I was like, if nobody drafts it again or like utilizes it well, I think I might just buff it. Make a Dusknoir at the Emolga. Maybe. And then Leafeon Arbok are probably never coming to a match, so it's like whatever. That's pretty the type of kind of support Pokemon that just kind of ties stuff together on a team. It's like you never go inherently prep for a Mesprit to be, or like Mesprit EXE in a way. I like that's me. I never prep for them. I'm just like, yeah, they're just there to like rocks, T-Wave, U-turn, but that's about it. That's all they do. T-Wave, rocks, merchant, rocks, U-turn, merchant. What? Algin gets that? Damn. Interesting. Okay, anyways, Clays. Okay, I don't mean to be a hater, alright? I think Clays is a very good player and he'll make this team work out, but I think as a team, as a whole, I think it's kind of... It's carried by slicing. I'm such a hater of round 2 Emolga. It's good. I guess, yeah. I know he's a good player, so I feel like he can make use of the team pretty well. But if I'm just judging the teams on their own, I'm putting this at 13. I'm not inherently like a big fan of it. I think the player is gonna make it good, but I think the team on its own mid. Anyways, Vague. This team's super aggressive. Kind of too all in. I mean, it seems like a type of thing where it's like you get the rocks up, you get T-Spikes up, you get Sticky Web up, and you just go fucking all in with these three. One of these string at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, B-Hand Tough is kind of scary, right? But... Purple and Chomp. Ooh, Tentacruel? Or saying, saying Godango. Godango's a cool Pokemon. Godango's like just good on everything, but I think this team's a little too all in. I mean, I had to take someone to blame. I literally helped him. Oh yeah, the two together, and they're both weak to ice. Oh yeah, fantastic Turbo. I saw what's a gamer using the whole like booster energy spikes roost gameplay, because it also has Taunt and Encore, I think. And you have recovery, and it's like, yeah, you can get speedy spikes up, and you're bulky enough to be able to actually pull that off in a way. But I also think that's better in the setting where non-draft settings probably better, that kind of set. But you also need to be a good enough player to make use of it. Yeah, Terra Hands is an interesting Pokemon. I've never actually used Terra any Iron Hands at all, but this one is pretty interesting. Bumblebolt's pretty gonna be pretty cool. I mean, it's there for webs. But I think like the moment these three can't break through something, you're cooked, right? They're kind of just, you really want to use these for an, I guess not really Mega Mellow at all. I mean, it's hard to judge what this Pokemon's gonna do. But Champao, it's a fraud Pokemon. Sorry, I've used that thing already. Granted, I'm a bad player, but also granted, I think it's maybe mid. Completely different formats. All I'm saying. Yeah, this thing has very vast stats, so you never got a chance to actually use it yet. But I think Fantastic Turbo's fantastic. It's Turbo fantastic. Yeah, but I do think it's kind of one of those things where you gotta play slow at the start. I feel like you gotta play slow to chip them down, and then you pull out Fantastic Turbo, Champao, or Mega Meloetta as your main kind of sweeper, right? Kind of main like, oh, you guys are weakened. Time for my job to clean the shit out of you guys. Stellar Articulation to quote one here as nothing. It's a good defensive way. You really need Terra on it, otherwise it really does nothing. I helped him draft this, but also I feel like that's on him for asking me for help. But I don't think this is worse than Hinckley's actually. 12, 11 parallels. It's a bit fraud. It has a very good offensive core, but I think it'll probably really struggle once it's yeah. I think once you run into a team that's able to like easily wall them, like has easy answers, I think you kind of just immediately fall apart. Yeah. Okay, little bro. Age of Flower, I'm so worried about allowing Empress tearing, man. I mean, granted, I was just trying to make a 20-pointer, right? I was like, we can't just have Chen pass the only 20-pointer. Let me try to make something 20 points. That's also allowable on draft. I mean, granted, Chen Pao is sometimes banned too, but I think that mod is totally okay in draft. Yeah, this is kind of insane to like big threats on here. But also, you know what? I think this is kind of a perfect. We go fucking all in. But we're not playing for a good diff. We're playing to win. That's what I think is, or at least like the first like core. No. I think this has potential as a good combo with Empress, right? But of course, that maybe just a fraud. What I'm thinking is like use Mega Jolteon, Darmanitan, Samurott as like you set up spikes, and then you pivot between these two, and you go fucking all out. You go the fucking Gorilla Tactics, Choice Scarf, Ice Skull Crash, bomb. You can Mega Jolteon with the Hyper Voice, Voltage, bomb. And it's like, oh, Dave died, but it's like, it doesn't matter. They've gotten the damage in. Pull out the fucking Empress, Choice Bandit, Supreme Overlord, Extreme Speed, and boom, clean up the field. By the way, I think I made a mistake giving this thing agility. I forgot. I was like, I want to keep this slow, so it's like, it's amazing for the extreme speed, but like, oops. But whatever. Dragging Ascent lowers your speed, so it's like it's balanced. It doesn't get D-Dance either. Yeah, this is also an insane defensive core with the Rainiclus. Like, you could honestly just like first set up the spikes, then play a little bit like stall pivot with these mons, and then pull out maybe these guys to start like finishing off some weakened defensive Pokemon. And it's like, oh, if all things go wrong, my strategy didn't work, these mons fall, pull out the beast, pull out the monster, pull out my monster cock, and they just nut all over them. Yeah, I think this team is insanely scary, and I'm so glad I'm not in division to have to play that team. What? I'm putting that as the number 2 because maybe there could be something better than this. Who knows? I can't be too hasty on this, but I think this team is incredibly scary, and I would hope, like, I feel like the best way to play around this, first of all, you need a Pokemon that can either like stall the shit out of this, toxic stall the shit out of this, right? At Supreme Overlord 5 and some crazy shit, or you just have something that's faster than it that can tank and extreme speed and then kill it off at the end. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, you can outplay the shit out of Asian Flower, and it doesn't matter, because as long as they put the board state in like in a way where Empress can just sweep, it doesn't matter how well you did initially, because Empress just cleans. But who knows? Maybe this is all theory crafting. This thing has never, I mean, it wasn't mixed and mega, right? But it's never got an actual draft season to kind of get a chance to cook. It's one of those ones that I'm also worried about. I think it's a perfect 20-pointer because it's one of those ones where I'm like, it can maybe be allowed, there's maybe counterplay to it, but I'm so worried it's gonna be so broken that this is gonna be a free like shift. We'll see. But I'm excited about that team. I think it's pretty strong. I'm also worried about it because I'm worried I'm gonna be after league just be completely dominated by it. We'll see. Shine. First of all, funny. The freeze like what, $15? Yeah, it might be the contender. But Shine here, a Vished, This thing will cook, okay? Quiver Dance with those stats, and it's like, you need Sucker Punch. If you don't have Sucker Punch, you might just be cooked. Granted, yeah, knockoff weak, but it's 119 speed. If you get the Quiver Dance up, you're gonna have to have a really fast knockoffer. I think it's a really cool Pokemon to use this ability on, because now it has 4 stabs! It has 4! 4 stabs, bro! 4! 4! Well, Volcarona has Fury Dance, which makes it better. This doesn't have a snowballing move like Volcarona does. Also, Volcarona gets Giga Drain. That's why it's an issue, because it's like Pokewaters don't do anything. I didn't disrespect it. It's a cool Pokemon. I'm saying thank you for the $15 that I got for it. It is so silly. He paid me $15 so you could use Boomburst and Reggie tickets in an off-season tournament. Oh yeah, wait. This guy was like, yeah, Lethal Crit fucking dog shit. Okay, let me switch my Snow team to Sand then. Make it make sense. I mean, Axeman can make this work, but actually, these two Pokemon have decent synergy. Other than being both weak to water and grass. Maybe, you know what? Maybe not so weak to... You know what? Fuck it. Never mind. This thing's dog shit. Sorry. Boo. Axeman's gonna cook like crazy. Like Fairy Ground, Boost Energy, Stone Sword Stance, and Stone Axe. Yeah, it's cooking. Yakima is cool. I really wanted to see this mon get used. Kind of a more unique. Yeah, it was originally Mega Krigano, but he dropped it during Grace. I do want to see All Weathers get used. So I totally would have had Tundra Core, Razor Spine, but I was like, I think I already cooked too much last season. So imagine Glow King, imagine Glow King, Chili or Mr. Prime. This is fucking slow Chili Reception into Icy Rock Chili Reception into fucking Razor Spine, Swords Dance, boom, dead. It's just too easy. Anyways, back to this team. I don't think it's that scary. Venom Matrix, also another Pokemon that really haven't done anything. Pink or Trippy could go crazy, but there's really nothing to abuse it, right? You want Cork Dry Pokemon to go with this, man. Insanely buffed, but you also just want something to pair up with it. There's nothing here that pairs up with it. I guess it's Hitmonlee, never mind, but it's a Hitmonlee, bro. Other than the slow pivot into it, sure, but I think I'm not scared of this team. I think it's kind of mid. I think 17. I don't know if it's the worst team. I think, well, I don't know. I feel like it's better than a ring team. It is, yeah, because rising voltage, but I think you gotta capitalize more on it. I forgot I gave it Trick Room. Never mind. I forgot about that. But still, I don't know. There is no setup. If you pull out a bulky enough ground type that can tank Ice Beams and Scalds, you're probably okay. I think it's just the problem is you have just a couple scary mons, but that's like it. I feel like the synergy is not there. Like, yeah, you make a Claydol for the sand abusing Pokemon, but the sand abusing Pokemon aren't the craziest. Actually, no, Venom Matrix is Atlantis Blessing, right? That one's rain. That one's not even sand. Put that there. Okay, Shadowin. Yeah, it's kind of the cringe regenerator core here. Moltres Stencil also do stuff with the Flame Body. You do have 2 Terra Hogs here. It's like Great Tusk really wants Terra because it's an amazing Pokemon with it. Moltres is kind of just you kind of need Terra on it, or you can kind of easily get butt fucked. So it's like they're both competing for a position of it. Renewagus can kind of go crazy, yeah. I mean, we saw it cook today, but it can go kind of crazy too, yeah. And then yeah, Mega Rose Variety is kind of just there to clean. Remember, seeing your speed tiers, they kind of suck, right? Because this is the only Pokemon above 100 speed. Like, yeah, you have like, I know you really love your D-Dancing sets and stuff, and like, you probably go, like rapid spin, bulk up, or boost energy, but bulky offense. Yeah, I feel like the main issue obviously is just the lack of speed. Very good defensive cores and shit. And it's kind of one of those things, if it catches the opponents off guard, you're trying to play around the bulky shit, and then suddenly gouging fire is eating and sweeps. Yeah, what Trick Room's dog shit, so it's never good. Like, it's only good for a standalone. But I don't know. I think Trick Room is still fraud. Like, it's only good at VGC. Trick Room is only good at VGC, bro. You can win a match with anything, bro. Yeah, I think it's a good team, though. Yeah, you can definitely cook. Speed tiers are a fraud anyway. Who cares about speed tiers? You can. Problem is actually the issue with the speed tiers is you have no Pokemon that can really run Scarf, right? And I tend to at least the Pokemon kind of get outsped by this shit. Don't worry, I'll just run a Scarfer to get past that. I don't think here even can run Scarf. Yeah, you do have Insane Chip, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's kind of forced into one linear kind of play style in a way. Simplistic in a way. It's good. Maybe it's a bit simplistic. I think it's predictable. Kind of predictable. I think it contains too many Vanillamons. I think because one of the scary thing about like a bunch of other teams is there's like you have never seen the Mon get used. It's only being theory crafted, so you never know if it's underpriced like hell. Or also you might not know, like your opponents might not know everything on that Mon, right? Because it's never been used. They're relatively new to the format. Oh, hold on. Okay, anyways. This is top div, so people do read. True. You would think that. You would think people would read, but I highly doubt so. I mean, it's like, okay, not everybody knows everything about every single Mon. I doubt it. It's a good team. I don't know if I want to put this under or over the middle. Yeah, they don't. I think I just want to dock points on it because it has a lot of glaring issues. But it's good simplistically. You know what? Fine. I think it's well, Orthworm is one of those mines. It just sometimes has a godlike matchup. Why am I using Des? What am I doing here? Yeah, well, type charts are a fraud anyways. Because sometimes you're not even bringing him to shit, so. Yeah, this could work. Simplistic, abusable, linearly, but yeah, I'll put that there for now. It's probably okay. I don't think it's really a bad team. Yeah, let's not talk about type charts. No, we're on Zealot. Oh, yours is down here. We're on Zealot's team. First of all, Mega Infernape's a fraud-ass Pokemon. This thing's not... Like, I made this one better than GPS, and I still don't think it's gonna cook. It is on the screen. Yes, it is on the screen. Mega Tinket Day, Hella Suspect Test. Honestly, if it was used in Conquest, we'd be able to test it more, but nobody actually got Mega Rodriguez, so... Oh. That reminds me, we are gonna do tournaments. Like, you all saw the announcement for the tournament idea thing. I mean, it'll be mostly VGC, but I also kind of want to utilize the Prime Mons. So I'll go going a little aside off track here. I want to go into the details some more on the tournaments. It'll be after I come back for break, obviously. It probably won't be a monthly thing. Because what I'm trying to do, it's gonna be like single elimination tournaments, right? The idea is we'll probably vote on formats. Or I'll probably just be like, I want to see this format be done, so I'm gonna just force that tournament. It'd be like kind of the ideas I have right now is VGC, Health VGC, ladder tour, possibly, but we'd have to tier everything first, ladder tier. But VGC, I'm thinking like gen restricted VGC stuff. Like my idea is to go through gen by gen, since Hell Pokemon there's no completely fake Pokemon, right? So you can sort everything into different gens, other than maybe the evolutions, but I'll think about how I want to deal with those. So it'd be like Gen 1 restricted. You can only use Gen 1 Pokemon and Hell variants, right? So you can use Mega Moltres, you can use Mega Mewtwo Z, assuming we allow restricted, right? We do one restricted form, right? Because the only restricted in Gen 1 would be Mewtwo. So it'd be like, you can use the True Tentacruel evolution. You can use like the regional forms for Pokemon. You can use Mega Charizard A, Mega Charizard Z, or whatever, the type of shit, right? So it could be like, it's a VGC format, but you're only restricted to like this generation of Pokemon. So I want to see how people come up with different strategies based on that limited pool. Like what fake out users are you gonna have access to? What intimidators? What kind of trick room setters maybe? What kind of different strategies can you form like this? So I am curious about that. I want to see what people could possibly do. Gotta hope people are excited enough to do that. And then it'll be like a single elimination format. Because I would assume we can realistically maybe get about like 12 to 16 people for each tournament. That's the idealistic number of people, right? And then so it's a single or probably double elimination bracket is probably what I'm going to do. So you submit a team at the very start, and then you run through double elimination brackets, and then just whatever. And it'll be like the placements, right? It'd be like first place gets 5 points, second place gets 3 points or whatever. And it's like once you get 10 points, you can submit it for a custom Pokemon. If you have 3 points, you're able to buy a like rework of an existing unofficial Pokemon, something like that, right? So that'd be for like the VGC, right? You can VGC, we can do like Gen 1 restricted, Gen 1 something like that. You have via testing for, well, obviously, yeah. What? That's not for testing, that's for fun. That's for, I want to try VGC with Hell. And I want to try these different types of restricted pool. And since it's my server, I get to do whatever the fuck I want. People are going to want to do it if I promise a custom Pokemon for it. 5 for a rework? Maybe. Well, it depends on how many points we're giving based on placements. Well, because each tournament will probably go on for like a little under 2 months, right? So realistically, in order to get, like, you'd have to win first place to get like 5 points, right? Let's say like custom Pokemon 10 points. That's at least 4 months, assuming you win first place in both tournaments. Yeah, true. You could do also one per person, but you could also just store points, that type of shit. But that's also just one idea. The other idea was the Prime thing, right? Because we have all these Prime mobs, and I think they're cool. I think Prime mobs are really cool, and I want to come up with some kind of cool, unique format. So what I'm thinking is like this, okay? We do a Hell everything allowed type of tournaments, right? It'll be a creation draft, so you get to use whatever Pokemon that maybe you couldn't use during the main season because it got sniped. But it'll be like this, right? It's similar double elimination format. But when you sign up, you are giving a random Prime Pokemon, right? I just completely randomize it out of the pool of whatever Primes we have, and then that goes into your 8-mon budget. So you're forced to have at least one Prime Pokemon that's randomly given to you, and then that will go into your budget. So if you get Regigigas, you're fucked because you lose like over half your points or some shit. And then so you have 7 slots, you have a certain budget after, subtracting the Prime Pokemon. You can come up with any team of 8 you want with the remaining points, and then you do a double elimination bracket. So most likely you're gonna be forced to like, build a team around your Prime Pokemon, because we're gonna say like you're forced to bring your Prime Pokemon to every fight. Probably bound to catch the broke. Yeah, exactly. Creation draft is like, you literally get to just try out whatever the fuck you want. And it's just a tournament, right? Who cares if like something super abusable is found and immediately dominates the entire tournament? Good. That's exactly what I want. You find that shit, we can just ban it or rework it so that next season doesn't happen. Okay, Flygon, that's just because nobody told me that we didn't tier it, okay? So I was annoyed about that, right? I was literally like, surely somebody would have just told me instead of just, fucking using it and then winning a tournament that has an actual reward to it. I mean, yeah, it's off-season, the little tournament formats, it's gonna be there. I guess there are rewards, but I'll make it kind of difficult. But at the same time, I gotta consider, right? Like, sure, just winning twice, be it beginner custom manga, is kind of too easy. But that's only if you're good enough to win first place each time, right? Like, so I'll work on the balance different points once I come back. But that's just kind of an idea I wanted to throw out. Yeah, but nobody told me. I'm the one that puts in the changes. I'm the guy that does it. I'm the only one that matters to know it. I'm the only one who didn't know about it. Is it the problem? The entire call underrated it? Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be as problematic as some other stuff. Relatively simple Pokemon, but like, yeah, good stats, good stuff. Sure. I think that one's not gonna be as crazy, even if it says like underrated. Like, it's not gonna be as bad as Slicing Segment and Paleo guys, so. But yeah, I really want to try these Prime tournaments because I think it could be kind of interesting. Like, the whole concept of you're forced to use this like Pokemon, build a team around it, but you can also just build whatever the fuck you want. Like, other than one restriction, you're allowed to do whatever. It's gonna be 8 hours. I hope not. I have to work on my final projects next week, but yeah, I have not made a dent through this. I should go through this faster. But there was a lot of stuff I really wanted to talk about. That I felt like was gonna be so much better in a word, like the speaking like live format. Like these tournament stuff is kind of I think it's a fun way. Like it's similar to off-season tours and side league, but it's like it kind of got the idea from Conquest. It's more just like, oh, I really want to try out these Prime Pokemon, or I really want to try VGC. Would I do just a whole off season for a whole side league? But it's just like forced to use that good Pokemon. Oh, the horrors! Oh, the horrors of being forced to use a great Pokemon. Yeah, Conquest. Well, I mean, you just reworked that. It's a trial and error thing. We're just trying some random idea. You can make it better. Yeah, Paleo has been friend. Does she have one shot at Ferrothorn? So I think you're cooked if you get like Simipour Prime or like, was it Durant Prime? No, Durant's okay. What's the other one? Sudowoodo Prime. Okay Pokemon, but you're probably still cooked. Like the best Pokemon the best one is definitely Screamtail, or Garchomp. Those ones are kind of just a free win. But yeah, exactly. Kings. You mean kinks. But yeah. We'll continue. We'll do a new Conquest session in the summer, but Vileplume, I don't think it's the most OP. Isn't a lot better stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But anyway, Zila, yeah, I know Zila's probably watching this and be like, bro, just get onto my team. You started it, just completed shit. First of all, I think there's 2 little custom ones. That was my main grip with it. And then only having 2 custom ones being just a megas is like, boo, custom mons league. This is the most customized mons we've ever had in a season, and probably will be the most until a much further season. Because I think the only reason I put so much is because the weather Pokemon. So I wanted to have as many Paradox Pokemon in this. Shut up, guys. Shut up. Most Paradox Pokemon. Wants to give shit a try. I think it's a very vanilla team in a way. I mean, because Mega Infernape is literally just Infernape with Force Item and better stats. Mega Tinkaton could be kind of interesting, but I mean, it's just better. It's not better. I think it's actually just worse, LB okay, well, because I think Luxrays are boring. Wah, boo-hoo. I can't use fucking snow. Are they high tiers? Infernape was like 14. I guess 14. These guys are around like 14, 15. I think I had too many points this season. I think 115 is probably better. 115, 120. I think people should be using more low tiers. I think it's more unique that way. I feel like because you can kind of really easily pull off a team of just only 10 plus point tiers. 120 is probably fine, yeah. I'm thinking like 115, 120 is probably the sweet spot. I only put more points this season because we have way more high tiers. No, it was only for this season because we have a bunch of new high tier, like a bunch of high tiers for this season because I had like 1 billion Pokemon in this. So I was like, if I have a low point budget, half the shit is just not gonna be drafted into high tiers because nobody's gonna have enough for that. was like, okay, maybe 125. Let people have some fun with this season before I, fucking shoot them in the leg and be like, you can't, no more fun anymore, guys. Realistically, this team's damage kind of just relies on, I guess, Hoopa's Aurora, Burnape, and then maybe Zygarde if he can get a good sweep going. But actually, Tinkaton does have higher boosted damage Gigaton cameras, so maybe it can kind of cook. I don't know. I think this team is not that scary to me. I want to put at 15. Okay, listen. I've never seen Terra Hoop. Actually, I think I've probably gotten owned by it in Gen 7. But it's been so long since I've seen a Hoopa U do anything. Or actually get used. I know I got cucked by Worm last season for it, but that's like, I don't know. It's not enough for me to... I lose to a lot of shit, so it doesn't matter. Probably, yeah, but nobody ever fucking uses it, bro. I hardly see it get used enough. So I'm putting it low. Well, I mean, this is just initial draft power rankings, and like, I can easily change this shit if I want, so. No, Regifly is so much different than Terra Hoopa, bro. Completely different thing. Regifly is able to just fucking go +1 choice specs, Terra Flying Arrow Blast that can also have high crit ratio. Hoopa U is more just like, I got a lot of stats. Anyways, John Paul. You should gut your child. Coming up with the most broken shit each season. Boo hoo, set rocks, heavy duty boots. He's just like, sure, I don't go choice specs, man. Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see how it's not that broken as long as you prep for it, guy. Let's see how it goes. Terra Enverong, I don't know. It's a snowballer. Well, not really a snowballer. I mean, it's a sweeper. It's a cleaner. It's a cleanupper. So we'll see how that goes. Capraja, I mean, I want to say when I used it, it didn't feel that crazy good, but at the same time, I got runner-up. Despite saying everything on my team was kind of dog shit, I still got second place, so. August? Sure, bro. Okay, also, yeah, Iona was saying Boltund is really overrated, but like, it was also used for one game, so who cares? I think that's not enough to judge it. I think obviously it's not supposed to one-shot shit. It's supposed to be like the most godlike pivoter with fucking flash attack and shit. Both beam flash attack. I feel like it's gotta go crazy. It's a good mod to have on your team, that's what I'm saying. Ursaluna's certainly there. All I'm saying, I accidentally had Terra, Latias, and Latios Lego mid-draft. I think it was like round 2 or 3. I changed it back to Ben because I realized I forgot to change it. And then it was, I think, Elysian Soul. The enemy is like, oh, could you pick up Terra Latias for me next round? And I'm like, that's not Lego anymore. And they're like, what? I was sure it was. I was like, well, it was. Until I change it mid-draft. Anyways, JP's team. Once again, it's one of those things that I don't feel like it's that scary, but JP's JP. He makes things cook. I want to put everything in the lower tier, man. I feel like it's at this point. I gotta put. He isn't the same player, but I don't think his team is that. Kind of is. It has Amoongus. Maybe this is better than Wombo. John Paul Joestar. I kind of want to doubt it, but it is. More fake one experience. Yeah, well, I'm the owner of a Fakemon league, and I'm still not good, so Experience means nothing. Anyway, Scat. With the, with the double grassy terrain, this is fucking. This game looks so dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny. I don't know why, man. I mean, yeah, I get the idea. It's a. Yeah, I get it. You know what? Actually, this isn't the worst. Yeah, it's got the -3 ice, obviously. But whatever. You got thick, fat, small cog. You'll be fine. Thing's insanely fucking bulky. Like I get the concept with it, and I really like it. I really like the concept. Just in good faith, I can't say it's a good team. I love it. I love the team. Right. The idea is you set up grassy terrain with either the 10-turn terrain or the normal 5-turn one, and then you go into Mega Hydrapple, which traps them, right? With its custom ability that traps them, and then you just kill them off like that. But at the same time, there's no way this is working. But Nature Terrarium with the 10-turn grassy terrain and then Shell Smash could cook. Is this even fast enough to Shell Smash? Oh, it is definitely fast enough. Depending on how fast the opponents are. But Grand Fairy goes hard. You have high horsepower. I don't think I gave you Headlong Rush. I did not. Good. Fairy Grunt. And Nature Claw. It's a cool Pokemon. Got their nice rework this season. Let's see how it goes. You got the Ceaseless Edge support. You got Fat Chungus Smughog. This thing was so disgusting in the Mix and Mega. Granted, it was with Fluffy from Mega Leafeon. But like, goddamn, I hate that shit, bro. Rising Horn should be on the rain team. I considered drafting it. I really considered it, but I hate overlapping types. That's why this is the problem with rain teams, is you have too many of that. Yeah, because I'm thinking like with this kind of team, where's your normal type? Where's your ghost? Oh wait, there's your normal type, never mind. Where's your ghost? This is pure electric, right? This is pure electric. This is kind of dog shit. Actually, no. People were saying, I mean, that this is good. But at the same time, we were the one who here did this like 3-4 point mono electric. Maybe it should be higher. Maybe it should be higher. I think 3-4 points is kind of too low, but like, who cares? It is ghost. It's water ghost. The Lentis blessing. Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. It is ghost. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm just talking random shit. I still think it's bad, sorry. It's probably the worst team. I love the team. It's probably bad. Shut up. Anyways, the GOAT. Who is this guy? King Switch? Switch King? Does Sleep Talk really make it that bork? I guess a grassy terrain, it could actually kind of go crazy. So, we got Rain with Ferrothorn, Savage Sight. Yeah, could go hard. And then copying Mutant and Terra Empress. I think King Switch can pull this off, Mr. Season 2 champ. I don't think I'm good enough to pull it off, because I know these two have a crazy synergy. I don't think I'm good enough to do it, but I think King Switch can. Suicune. Actually, Suicune is completely different Pokemon because that Pokemon is fast pressure with Calm Mind, the Subcoon bullshit. Ping me. Energy Club. But yeah, Strange Tongue. Also, this thing is insanely bulky after seeing in Conquest. Boofaline, cool. Oh yeah, Boofaline's broken as shit, bro. I think we maybe under tiered this. I'm glad I made it good because Boofaline should have been a good Pokemon. Just lacks too much, but Boofaliant, like, this is just better Mega Lopunny. It's slow Mega Lopunny, but like it's insanely good. It's even got Congar, bro. It's even got Conbar, and it's scrappy. This thing was too good. And yeah, just decent support Pokemon. I think this team fucking slaps. I'm totally not saying that because, you know, we have the same style of team. But it's a 3. Male only drink milk. Male only Pokemon drink milk. As in, can you drink milk from Buffalon? I mean, it doesn't have milk drink. It's not. Buffaloes don't even. I guess they technically have milks, but you're not normally getting milk from a buffalo. This is a milk drink. But yeah, whatever. I'll put this at 3. I'm glazing the season 2 champ. You know, as crazy good as John Paul is, how come he hasn't won a season yet? Ooh, John Paul. Where's your hell chip, huh? I mean, neither have I. I haven't even gotten into playoffs, so. But I'm allowed to talk trash because I can do whatever I want. Saucy. Round 1 Goldango Seas, definitely a choice of all time. The Salamence. Gouging Fire, number 2. Fuck this stupid Chungus Pokemon. That's from random Pokemon. I think it was Kill Leader. Yeah, might have been, oh yeah, might have been season 1 Kill Leader, and also he got the random Pokemon reward. It is gross, yeah. But it's just Gouging Fire too. Like, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying it's boring. It's kind of boring. Raging Boner, Masquerada. Mega Corviknight's gonna cook again. This is kind of one of those like really broken Pokemon. But at the same time, it's not like broken to a level that you need to nerf it, but it's like broken to a level where it's like, you know, it's good. You forgot you had Peakon? Well, elbows out. Oh, and then the this combo. Fantastic. You made better? I don't hate Gouging Fire, bro. I don't hate it. I'm just saying. Gouging Fire is a super linear Pokemon. You literally run the same, like, 5-6 moves. Maybe 6 or 7. Are you delusional? Bro, you're literally watching me. You know I'm goated. You just don't want to admit it. But you're here anyways. It's a decent team. It's got good mons, but at the same time, is this team? I'm not good enough of a player to decide to make a good reasonable decision on this. At the same time, I have no idea where to put this anymore. I mean, I can just adjust tierings, huh? Health Park, 6 and 7 jokes, so peak as hell. Huh? When you rate my team a 10 out of 10, best team of all time. If I'm fucking smoking some crazy shit, I don't think it's a 7. I think it's a 12. Too good as good Pokemon mons with hazard sacking. Well, there's no hazard sacking here. Sure, we got rocks. Sure, we got sticky web. That's it, bro. That's all this has. You're fine. You're literally fine against this team. There's not gonna be that many hazards. Who the fuck is running Spikes Meowscarada? You're trolling if you're running Spikes Meowscarada. Like, it's kind of troll on Greninja too, but Greninja you can like run Spike, like you get the protein dodge through electric type attacks. If you let Pikumuku, you're Terra Hog. You want to run the Terra on Gorkanackle or Fantastic Knight for the sweep. Oh! Anyways, kickback. Fuck this stupid Chungus I swear I'm gonna kill this after this season. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get big Chungused. Probably guys with no Terra, you're just trolling, by the way. I think that one without Terra is kind of a fraud. Goated Pokemon with Terra, mid Pokemon without. But Citrorat could go crazy. And then Colorolo would just do Colorolo things. Oh yeah, you got a lot of hard hitters here. Salamola is also a fraud Pokemon. Be expensive, possibly, yeah. Garbadoodoo could kind of be decent support. I feel like this team has like some hard hitters, but it doesn't really like it's so hard to talk shit about this when I know this guy's literally seizing Chip. Killing who? Colorado? For Colorado is gonna fucking roll through shit, man. The problem is I don't think the rest of the team is that threatening enough to me. Salamola is cool, but at the same time, oh right, you're right. I forgot that one's the Steelworker Gigaton Hammer. I guess you do kind of have two insane wall breakers here. I guess it's literally just flavor. Sorry, fraud Pokemon. Boo. Lurantis could kind of go crazy. This is a mega buffed Lurantis, so. See, in Exigerat, I don't know. I gotta see some real creative sets, but I know Kickback is the type person who does a lot of like what's it called mocks, so they kind of can get the race strategy. The Go is coming up. Hold on, let me put a little here for this. I want to put this. I want to put this on 9 and put everything down lower. Was cooking in the tournaments? Yeah, well, I cooked you, so I cooked you in both tournaments too. It is. I think it's a solid team. I mean, I don't know if it has much synergy. It's kind of hard for me to. I just know Kickback's gonna make it good. But I think if we're just judging teams on its own, I don't know how good it is. Good ability, especially if you're weak to rocks. Here. Referee, yeah. Dude, I was going crazy in the tournaments, though. I was going ham. I never knew I could do that well. I mean, okay, I know I can do that well, but I'm gonna move myself up here since I can't scroll down anymore. Yeah, Mega's a troll Pokemon, waste of points, but you're running Mega Tinkaton every week. Just be for real. Nobody, like, Kickbacks never bring Mega unless there's a super random good matchup for it. It's never coming. But anyways, Gecko. The Mega Behem. Okay, I think if they know how to use big Behem, they're gonna cook shit, but Corsola will go crazy. Yeah. I want to see Deligo. Please bring Deligo every week. Please bring Deligotes. Please. I want to see gambling every week. It'll make every single game from this person an extremely fun watch. They have to do it. I'm banning them if they don't bring it. If they don't bring it a week, I'm banning them. They're gone. You had to bring Deligo every week. That's you can't drop it anymore. You had to keep Deligo and you had to bring it every week. If you're seeing this Gecko, that's your restriction. You're gonna make my weekly recaps more fun, okay? I wanted to draft it for my team, but I couldn't fit it. I'm not shit talking it. It's a good Pokemon. You literally only need one attack on this thing. Unless you're worried about like Cursed Body. No, it's not number 1. Like, I'm thinking something. You have no. This team has no speed. Is this thing speed like fastest Pokemon the Deligote? It literally is. This is even worse than Shaw's team, I think. Well, I don't know, Shaw's team was pretty bad because but this is even worse because it relies on Deligote for the speed instead of Mega Rose Raid. It's kind of slow as hell, and it's not a Trick Room team. It's just kind of, yeah. I think the speed tiers are kind of cooked for this one. I think a Trick Room Torn team. What a Trick Room team! we have a Trick Room Pokemon team? I'm trying to remember. What kind of Trick Room team did we even have? A Mix and Mega? Oh, Quasar. Okay, but well, Quasar is he's a funny guy. Literally gave my 10 base speed Drifloom Mega. Trick Room. It's like, okay, well, thanks. Sorry, I had to say Gex, I think this team is kind of bad. I want to see Delico every single week, and I think it has good mons and stuff, but I think what good use? Like, isn't there anti-synergy now that I realize it? Bro, Gloomhorn likes to run Poison Heal. You bring Chime. This is OP, holy Chime, and now you're fucking curing your own Toxic. I mean, I guess you just get it back when you switch into it, but what if you... I don't know. This is that 5... Yeah, well, it gets lowered by 17. Because I said so. This might be worse than Scats. I think it's a little better. I think it's a... What was Jogger's team? Was Jogger's team the rain team? It was. I think this is worse than the rain team. Sorry, Gecko. I love your team, but I don't know. I don't think it's that guy. All right, the Gex. So Bunnelby, it's so hard to tier that Pokemon. We have no idea if it's like an actually good Pokemon with the gimmick or just completely dog shit. Well, you got Scarabian. I don't know about that one. Shaw's saying it's good. I'm saying it's probably a fraud. Superior Trained. Yeah, good Pokemon. You and your Serp. Etc. I think. Really? I think Scarabian might be a fraud. I don't know. I don't think it's enough to make this good. So weird Springtrap? Yeah. It is really odd. It's dumb, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Mega Arcanine, also, I don't know. We got like two sides. Some people saying, yeah, it's gonna be insanely broken because Fire Fairy Mega that's immune to rocks is kind of crazy. And the other has like potential, man. Damn, okay. Alright, you know what? You got kind of your OP books. Super speed. This mon. I played with the Moxie bug type evolution with the same exact sprite is insane. But this is hell. This is different. This is hell. We're different here. We're built different. I think 9 is a good place. No, I feel like it could be a bit higher than 9. It's better than JP's. I think it's pretty decent. I want to say 7. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, something like 6 or 7. Somewhere around there. Okay, I think that's it for Tempest. Just a short 2 hours to go over the Tempest teams. But to be fair, I did divert for a while. I think if we lock in, it'll go a lot quicker. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. You're at 2. You're at 3. Wait, what the fuck? Are we missing a person? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh right, never put Kickback on here. Yeah, where did I say I was gonna put them? Fuck, where did I? Oh my god, I know I set a spot for them. It was low, yeah. I'll believe you. 12 is under saucy. 12 kickback. Okay, sure. There's our power rankings for Tempest. Guardian. First of all. Alright, now we can begin Guardian. Okay, so we're starting with Jerwini. Probably butchered that name, but whatever. What name do I not butcher? Okay, so this is Empress. It's already immediately amazing. Okay, it has this broken mon. And it has the you can't get rid of my hazards Pokemon. Sneaku Hiku. They'll fucking pop the it's gonna force protect on like all of your offensive Pokemon if you don't want them to get popped. We're trapping Macarga, pretty bulky and offensive. They're pretty good stuff. Fantastic Ranger has good speed potential with boosted energy. Zerny Ass, well, it is has ass in the name. Mega Glaceon, I think can cook, honestly. Granted, it has like no flying type moves, but it is Magic Guard. No recovery. It's like a good low tier Pokemon. Obviously not amazing, but like I think it can cook. Zerny Ass and Jolteon, yeah. Well, Jolteon thing is okay. It's just your rung in the middle electric type. Pivot there for speed. But I think this team is already kind of goated with these 6 or 7 Pokemon. Kind of go hard. Especially like you can just fucking play to chip and just have this kind of carry. It's an evolution of Mawile, of regional Mawile. Cut out. Ping me when you go over Melon's team. Okay. Everybody ping him for every single player we go except for Melon's now. This is a great team though. Obviously not as good as mine, but it's a really good team. I think just having Empress just makes it already goated. Chanpal, bad 20-pointer. Empress, goated 20-pointer. I think this goes... I'll put it at 2 for now. I think all the Empress teams can go so hard. I got a piss though. I will be right back. Ready to continue? Oh god, I just realized I kind of don't want to put on my headphones. Fucking headphone death. I saw the running water. You're not gonna believe this. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, it's whatever. I don't need to hear lo-fi. I don't need sound. Livy failure. Okay, so Mega Orbeetle. I think this mon is goated. I only buffed it again because nobody was drafting it, but I think this mon can cook. Especially now that we have, you know, Strange Jumper here and any other Strange mons. Yeah. Well, T-Tar I think is a fraud Pokemon. All I'm saying. Because you're not running full on sand. It's a bad Pokemon. I'm really excited too. I can't wait to see it cook. I even buffed it again. I thought it was 2 people. Literally get the fucking 10 turn expanding force, bro. with the psychic terrain. It's gonna cook so hard. I wanted to see someone draft it last season, but nobody did. Now you have Strange Jumper to go with it. Obviously, I feel like you need more Strange Mons to make the full use of this, but Strange Jumper is good too. It's just worse Megalopony. Well, it's a Megalopony that you can run an item on. Kind of. Shadow Rider, fraud Pokemon. Rolling by running it. Just saying. All I'm saying. Shadow Rider. You know, this manga's last year. Does it get Expanding Force? It does. Never mind. Wait a minute. Garf Expanding Force. Okay, Livy. I see you. I'm on the run, Doc. I don't know, you definitely have on Psychics. Like, I feel like you need a lot of good fighting resist. And whatnot. That is kind of sick. I feel like you can maybe make more use out of the Psychic turn, like having Mons maybe weak to priority. Like I feel like having Abyss Shed would have been the GOAT on this team. It would have been amazing. Like Aquajet or Shifu. Yeah. Or like who? Hey, you're never using Mawile out here. Levere doesn't have, who the fuck has priority here? I Strange Jumper maybe, but I think this is a really cool comp. I really want to see this do well. I don't know how. Maybe it's probably not the best team, but at the same time, I think at the team, I guess I'm excited to see. I like the team. I don't hate it. But imagine Abyss Shed over Bunnelby. I guess it's doubling up on Ghosts. But like, I feel like you really want some nice Pokemon that like their typical weakness tends to be priority, and now you have Psychic Terrain. But I think this is good. Maybe have some like Halucha would probably go crazy here. I guess it doubles up on fighting. Whatever other strange Pokemon, but I want to do it. I think I'm gonna put this at 7, 6 or 7. I don't know actually if it's that good. Put it in the middle. I think it's a good middle one. Strange tongue goes crazy. Yeah, that tongue goes crazy. In my terrain. Failure. I'll put this as a good middle ground. I think it's good, but not broken. The Apocalypse. It's a team, alright. Yeah, I mean, it's another Tapu Fini Fantastic Knight combo here. It's crazy because nobody ever wants to draft the Mega Wailord, huh? I gotta give it a new ability. I really gotta give Mega Wailord a new ability and make a different Pokemon than Misty Terrain one. Corp is not a fraud. You take that back. But I will say there's probably a lot of overlapping types here. I mean, Fantastic Knight Steel Fighting. This is already a Steel type. This is already a Flying type. It's also a team that really love leftovers, huh? Like these mons really are just Pokemon that love leftovers. Like you knock off that shit and this team just crumbles in no time. Oh yeah, it's 3 Flying types here. Drozlia? I'll find some. I'll give it some other different custom ability. Or just any other ability. I just don't think it abuses the Misty Terrain well enough. Maybe if I change the stats to make it more bulky, right? Because if you get Toxic Mega Wailord, at the same time, it's a water type that can use Scald. So, just like Finny. Pixelate? For the, Pixelate Body Slam? I guess that could be an idea, but that's a future thing. I'm not a fan of this team. Let's see the type chart for this. Type Gilmans? We already have that. Mega Polion. We literally have that. Where is it? The Apocalypse. Yeah, well, it shouldn't be Water Fairy. I only had that for Misty Terrain. Didn't actually do anything with it, but it was just there. Wow, it's actually not that bad type chart, huh? Every time we're yeah. I mean, anything can do that has to move. Well, Scepter is actually better than mine in my opinion. Well, it does lack a normal type, so you know, Shadow Ball spam goes crazy. Its ghost type is Bramble Gas, so like, just click that close combat, you're hardly being punished. Yeah, I guess Landorus T Tapu Fini does tend to switch in those things quite fine. Maybe I'm just being a hater. I think it's okay. I think it's like a 14 now, something like that. It's not high, but I don't think it's like the worst thing ever. Lich. Okay, so this bastard stole my Chime that I desperately needed for my team. So boo, 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 Lich. Yeah. I mean, you can just min-max it though if you really wanted to. So first of all, what a boring 3 here. All I'm saying, this is such a boring triple combo. This is the type of shit you see ran in just normal draft. Mega. I just realized you only have Mega Sylveon as the actual custom Pokemon. This is just a buffmon. You only you only have Mega Sylveon as your custom mon, and this is a great Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. Sylveon for sure, because it has all the coverage. It can hit the steel types. It needs Visco Fire. There's Hyper Voice, Moonblast. I don't know, one Wish or Calm Mind or some shit. That one's good. I have also seen this combo used in Season 1. I don't think it's too bad of a team, but it's a bit boring. I think 10? I'm putting it as a 10. It's probably gonna cook harder, but I don't know, a little bit hard to tell. Anyways, Luchlong has the Abyss Shed. It is kind of, yeah, top heavy, focused on these guys, centers around this stuff. Like all the little support is kind of just dog shit stuff. Also, your cutie fly is useless for webs, unless you really want to go Mega Sylveon full on offense. Luchlong here, a good team. Snarl, yeah. I thought aren't worth 7 to 3 bracelets. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm thinking here, this is heavily focused on like supporting a Bishop, right? I'm looking. Yeah, Luchlong. Is that not how you pronounce it? Luchlong. Was it what? Luchlan? Luchlong? Luck and Lin? Bro, that is nowhere near that. That's not Lachlan. Lachlan? Lachlan? Bro, it is definitely Lachlan. Lachlan. Okay, you know, actually, this is nice regenerator stuff. And then, really decent pivots. Yeah, this is a flip turn stuff. At the Raging Boner, you guys return Chain, which is pretty good support mon. Corviknight is just there being Corviknight. I think it's okay. It's more of a, it does kind of seem like a support. Our main carry is going to be a Bishad. Have the other stuff chip down the other team. Bring them down. Bring out the screens, bring out the hazards, get rid of the hazards, bring in the Bishad, and just sweep. I'm not too on the fence with it though. I'm even inclined to think it's worse than the Apocalypse. Fake speed tier. True. I can't be bothered to consider speed tiers too much. Probably 16. Watch long. I don't completely hate it. No, I think that's too low. It's got good stuff. I think maybe 11. Watch long. T-Prince. So first of all, double high tier megas is kind of not worth it. Like the 2 mega two mega thing I think is a bait. I did it because there's a lot of megas, so it's like you can easily grab two megas, but like wasting your points on two megas is just not worth it. Because it's essentially you're only bringing one of those megas to a battle. Yeah, sure, and probably makes draft a lot different, but at the same time, it's just like you can never bring both of them. Yeah, and the problem is Driplim is a horrible base Pokemon, or it's like a really mid base Pokemon. Rose Red can kind of pull it off, right? Like you can maybe pull off like just having Forest Item, Technician, Natural Cure, or Poison Cure if you think this is stalling. Driplim, no, you're forced to use the Mega on that. It's like you're either bringing one or the other. Don't get me wrong, these are two goated because they are actually the two Pokemon the division names last season were based off. This is, was it? No, never mind. I lied. That was Quingdra. This is Phasalia though. So if you don't know, Drifblim is based off Hunterella Woowa. Girl. I guess you can hardly see it. Big boobs. Big booby girl. This is what Mega Drifblim was based off. Bro, yeah, hold on. It's a horrible picture. Whatever. You get the point. Big booby girl is what Drifblim was based off. I just realized you also have 3 water types. Like what's going on here? 2 ground types. 2 electric types. You have so many overlapping types here. Can't say I'm a big fan of it. I mean, you have like the 2 Elmons I made. Granted, I love that. You know, thank you for the glaze. But also, you should have Terra and slicing segments. Not having Terra on that is also troll. Like, I don't know if you can afford a light score and slicing segment. That's probably why you went extra, but slicing needs that Terra to kind of fully bring out its potential. It's a good mod on its own, but you definitely want Terra on it. I hate to say this, I think this is like a 17 or 16. I don't know. Yeah. On its own, it's like definitely, it's just not reaching its full potential. Why did I put slicing segment? T Prince. Okay, Potato. First of all, you have Kyojisopods, which are really good. Gardevoir becomes a broken Pokemon if you're able to land attacks. Otherwise, that's a fraud Pokemon. No Terra on Ice Rider, so it's awesome mid Pokemon. I like the Cryogonal Ice Rider combo. Also, this is a snow team, I just realized. See, this is the type of snow team I'm saying, guys. Snow is doable. Yeah. Anyway, this is kind of a goated duo here. And then you have Mega Cryogonal for you get like the boosted stance on Frosty Waifu. You get +1 defense on Ice Rider. But I'm saying you should abuse it, right? The Slutsy sets up a free agility, and then you Terra do some shit. Evo Hell, I've never seen it used yet, but it could do some funny stuff. Takataka is also a fraud Pokemon. It does not get Veil, I think. The only Snow Warning Mega Pokemon we have that gets War Veil is Aurorus. This does get War Veil. What the fuck? I was wrong. It does get it. Holy shit, wait, this does get War Veil. Wait a minute. Hey, who the fuck said Snow ain't getting enough love? You get fucking 10 turn Snow and being able to set up that War Veil whenever you go back into this thing and it's gone. If Mighty Spike still had no retreat, this thing would be an absurdly broken team. I think what this team lacks is setup. You have to go setup with this team, no? Because like you got Mega Cryogonal, perfect for War Veil. And then you have Kyojisopods, Frosty Waifu, perfect for hazards, for hazard removal, and for pivoting. You have this amazing duo that can chip shit down. You have Gardevoir that just nukes shit. Also makes, like, forces, like, breaks the momentum on the opponents, right? Really good for that. Mighty Spine is whatever. There's just a Pokemon that does a lot of damage, Dire Claw. Devo is just kind of there. It's a really good, defensive core that just has nothing good. like Gardevoir doesn't need much support. You bring it in, slow pivot, whatever. You bring it in, click, let it rune, switch out when you think it's unsafe. And then Ice Rider, it needs the Terra to kind of fully bring out its potential. Like this team is almost there. It's almost like amazing. You need like an extremely good offensive threat. Most likely, most suggestively, a sweeper, like a setup sweeper. Like you get a War Veil, you get hazards, you chip shit down to get the damage range. Get that set up. Like I know you have Geomancy Devo, but that's not enough. You need like a high tier setup sweeper for this. Just fucking go ham. That's just my thoughts though. I think it's low. I think I think this bumps up to like a top 5 team the moment you get something amazing. With like what? It has like 89 special attack or something. Granted, that's still pretty good with the +2 and those stats, but at the same time, I don't think it's enough. I'm putting this at 12, but I feel like if you have like a really good sweeper, like to balance out this team, this bumps up to a top 5, maybe even top 3 team. Yeah, high potential, just doesn't bring it up completely. Varanus, yeah. So first of all, Pekkarunt's, the perfect Pekkarunt's defensive duo. Like weak to ground, Ghost. And boom, you got the grass normal one, to tank those. And then it's just like weak to fighting types. Boom. Go into the other Pekkarunt's. The funny defensive duo. Yeah, both at the recovery. And then you have the 10-turn electric terrain for these. See, Mega Zebstrika, get its chances to probably shine here on this team. The thing is, I don't know. I think Iron Tread is kind of a fraud Pokemon. It's like a glittered up Dong fan. It's kind of, I don't know, my thoughts on it. Like, it's a Dong fan that keeps giving Volt Switch and extra typing too, but I'm not a fan of it. The mod in general, I think it's an okay. Yeah, Zebstrika finally has a chance to do stuff though. I will say, this is actually, other than the fact that, like, you do have 4 mons weak to fighting. Like, you do have Pekkarunt to, switching all out fighting type moves, but it is slightly weak to fighting. On the special side, it's a bit weaker because it's like all of your defense is focused on the defensive Pekkarunts. And while on the special side, you're probably going to be forced to running like Assault Vest or some shit, which the only mon realistically that would do that is probably Iron Valiant. Not Valiant, Treads. And then Bundle's just not a Pokemon. You Velballs could probably cook, I don't know. Well, actually, I feel like, so maybe a 10. I think it's good. I think maybe it goes to a 9 while bumping Livy up. Okay, Z-Dog, the other Z guy here. Sigirat. So immediately bottom of the list because that's Sigirat. But anyways, the Napoleon Gloomhorn Mega Cerulette Double Mega here. Another guy, victim of the Double Mega. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of cool megas, so you probably want to go that, but Rantis. Okay, these are also just very theory crafted mons. I feel like in a way. I don't know. There's something about this team. It doesn't strike me as super threatening. First of all, having 2 high tier megas is already bad on its own. I mean, I guess the speed tiers actually aren't horrible. Nature Trip, it's Garabian, Mega Ledge, I think are pretty decent, and Lendorisai does hit pretty hard. Maybe this isn't too bad. Maybe I'm just like overlooking it. It doesn't feel as threatening. Yeah, there's definitely some cool mons on here. Like Mega Ceruledge, based off solo leveling, by the way. It looks pretty sick. I think I would have maybe liked it a bit taller, but I don't know. But yeah, Mega Super Ledge is solo leveling reference. I don't know how I feel about this team. I feel like it's got cool mons. It can probably cook, but I'm not inherently excited about it. I think this goes under Lich. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel like it probably a bit lower. That's true. Landorus is City Rat. It's kind of just because they're both special attackers that are flying, aggressive flying type attackers that use life orbs. Yeah. I'll put this here. I'll put it in 13. Nobody. So Rillaboom, Nature Terrarium. True, City Rat is faster. With the nice pivot here. Pivoters. Aquavol also gets flip turn, right? Something like that. This is a very pivoting team. But at the same time, I don't think there's any aggressive offensive threats. Like, yes, Bolton's pretty good with Flash Attack. Scizor is, like, yeah, relatively good Pokemon. Terra Quaquaval is a sweeper. So is maybe Nature Terrarium. But at the same time, I feel like having Terra Quaquaval as your big offensive threat there, it just seems underwhelming. I know it's a good Pokemon. I know Terra Quaquaval is not that bad, right? Aqua Step, Moxie kind of goes hard. But at the same time, I feel like it has a really good defensive, like pivot core here. It's kind of, yeah. I just feel like comparatively to other teams, it falls a bit short. Yeah, it's another one that I think the similar to was a Potatoes team. Has a really good defensive supported pieces, but Quaquaval can cook. Quaquaval can definitely cook, right? Yeah, like I'm not underestimating it. It's a good Pokemon, it's a good sweeper. But I don't think it's enough. It's kind of like one-dimensionally predictive. Like if the opponent has a perfect counter for Terra Quaquaval in a way, somehow have an amazing counter for it. It's like the team might just fall apart. Oh, true. I've been kind of underrating everything, huh? No, not with Terra. Terra can just run like Terra Electric some shit and just Terra Blaster it. Put this at 15. I like it. I like the sports. I like everything. Almost everything about it. Yeah. Bolton is a good pivoter, though. Edgestrom is just a very good defensive Pokemon in general. I think I can maybe cook with the grassy terrain, shell smash, and gaming. We'll see. I think this is a team that, like, I'm rating super low, but at the same time, I'm, like, almost sure if he plays it well, this is going to bump straight up in power rankings. But at the team, I think I should probably start off low. Who knows? Maybe I'm underrating it. Melon, disgusting team with Mega Amoonguss. I mean, we saw what it did today. Maybe think that its gameplay is kind of cancerous and unhealthy for the league. Sparks Guy in 1 is the GOAT. You would understand because you're not the GOAT. You'll never get close to the GOAT, so you wouldn't understand the GOAT. But yeah, Melon's got... It's like, yeah, you got these really nice offensive Pokemon. It's like, yeah, you get the most free pivots into them. So you don't have to worry about shit. And this Munch is generally pretty good. And yeah, you got the Defiant Pokemon. Like, I faced against... Who was the guy in GPL in my division who ran Mega Escavalier and just fucked the shit in my butthole with Zapdos Gaming? Like, essentially, it ran like Lazo. It was mainly the Mega Escavalier setting up hazard stacking butter shit, and then it's like if I tried to defog, well then Zapdos Gogang just comes in with Defiance, kind of cooked the shit out of me. Garrett, that's who it was. It was Garrett. If the shoe fits, what does that mean? But yeah, this is kind of like similar team in a way. You can get some really nice hazard stack, and it's the fact that you have Mega Amoonguss here for the freest pivots of all time.
But who knows? Maybe this would fall apart to like some good setup sweeping. Even then, boost energy, fantastic course. You can kind of just stop some of the shit. Ending a Moongust with clear smog, spore, foul play, shenanigans. More Gramford T-waving stuff. Tinkaton. I don't know why the fuck that's there. Like, why the fuck would you ever have Tinkaton when you have Swampert? Literally the same type combo. And like, Swampert's just a billion times better. Like, just drops Tinkaton. It makes a type chart? Bro, who gives a shit about the type chart? Type chart is so troll, by the way. Type chart is so fucking troll. Like, it's such a bait into making you draft mons that you don't need. Or, yeah. It's like, if you don't bring the Pokemon, like, does nothing. Like, ooh, my fancy draft type chart looks so good. And it doesn't matter. Just play well. Whatever. I'll put this at a 6 or 7. Yeah, it is a filler Pokemon. That's why I'm thinking you can have better filler Pokemon, though. Know what I'm saying? Okay. The GOAT. Yes, I know this is a rain team with 2 times weak to fire, but here's my reasoning. Kartana doesn't live any move anyways, right? Or any special move. So it doesn't matter if it's 4 times weak to fire. Like, it's gonna fucking one-shot if I don't kill shit anyways. Tinkaton Scissor, I don't give a shit about its Volk, right? It's just there to click Sticky Web, Stealth Rock, U-turn T-Wave. Who gives a shit? It's just there. Like, I don't give a shit. It's 4 times weak to fire. And then with Ring, you know, you're cutting that in half. I have Terra Serp, so if I'm weak to fire, I just Terra into some bullshit to avoid that. It's fine. Who cares if I'm 4 times weak to fire? It doesn't matter that my opponent in the week 1 has a fucking Victini that can also run Thunder in my Ring and has Energy Ball. Who gives a shit? Okay? I'm fine. I'm fine, okay? Who cares? But yeah, my team was almost perfect. Until Chime and regular Ape was sniped from me. So like, I'm really fucking pissed. I'm really fucking pissed by that. So yeah, my team kind of just cut by a bunch of snipes. Except I'm not clicking Synthesis. Listen, if I'm running a bulky set, I'm running Glare, Leaf Sheet, Substitute, Giga Drain. I'm like A-okay, okay? I'm fine. Plus, I'm planning on using this kind of offensively. Yeah, well, kind of. It depends. It will depend on the matchup. Sometimes I run it offensively with the Terra, you know? Trade regular A for Empress? No! My whole team depends on this 2 combo. This is the core of my team. Obviously, it's the 10-turn rain with the Wild Bolt Storm, Sand Seer Storm. At the same time, I have all the signature moves, but still Thunder and Hurricane is still better than the signature ones. But yeah, that's a horrible train. I mean, Annihilate Chain is not bad. It just doesn't have the OP type combo. It does have more offenses and speed. Just more stats in general. It's 20 more stats and Toxic Chain. But I really wanted a regular Ape, you know? Really wanted it. I took the Arena Clays and the Riga figure early because cool, funny toys that are actually pretty good stuff. I know it's weak to water, but it's also insanely bulky and has Wish Pass. Terra Ape. Wrong. Torn between Ace, but wanted Asap change so bad, so I had to go regular. Boo. Exactly. This Empress is so useful for my team. Like, I'd only get rid of it if I get rid of Mega Belly Boats. The problem with Empress, I said this before during King Switch's thing, I don't think I'm good enough to kind of cling with it. Give it to Cargoda. I'll do it. $2. I'm not winning shit anyways. Give me that $2. I'll do it. Liquor Fusion. Gulp. I was kidding with the $2, by the way. I'm not completely sure. Can I even afford it? Just Kartana, Terra. Money is money. I can't afford it, right? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't afford it. I'd had to get rid of Mr. Mime Zorniang, which you forced me to draft. I was forced by you to draft this. Wrong one. Yeah, ignore my fire weakness. I'm not gonna drop it since he forced me to draft it. Yeah, my type chart kind of sucks here. But at the same time, I kind of don't care because I'm not gold. I'll fucking clean it. I'll win. Or not. Let's not talk about how I only won like one game last season. Maybe I almost considered just not playing this season, but I was like, you know what? I gotta try out my new toys, so. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna tear it, so. So it makes no sense. Also, like, I'm trying out a sticky webs team. I'm really trying it out, right? With like Cartana, Empress that really would enjoy it, and Annihilate would really enjoy the webs. So that's to run Scarf or some shit. Since Cartana really loves to run Scarf since tends to not outspeed a bunch of stuff. And then you have, you know, stuff. I can't say too much on my plan. I literally have to fight someone week 1, and they're gonna watch this bot and be like, yeah, noted. This is gonna own the shit out of Sparks. I mean, it's quite obvious. Surely that big team is coming, right? Don't bring that Victini. Don't bring that Victini, please. I'm begging you. Please don't bring that Victini. Long live the king. Bruh, I've been long dead. You know how much you got my shit rocked in season 2? Okay. Well, I've already ranked myself. Obviously, I'm number 1. It's like no doubt. Okay, if being realistic, it's probably like 6 or 7. Yeah, it also has parting shot. Eastern Mime Zoning. What doesn't have Thunderwave? 2BH. TBH. His parting shot. And it has like relatively okay special attack. It has nasty plot. This is the reason why so I guess really wanted me to get it. This is 120 base speed, has 90 special attack, has filter, can run Eviolite, has parting shots, has Encore too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Encore has taunt, I think. Yeah, taunt. Teleport. A lot of good stuff. So kind of goes hard as a Pokemon. I just think I'm gonna feel so overwhelmed by it that I don't know what I'm gonna put on it. Anyways, quirky. First of all, drafting Greninja as a troll. I know Shaw helped you after like round 2 or 3, right? It's gonna set. Oh, okay, this is probably definitely Shaw. This Shaw's work. But I was gonna say there's no way Shaw got you Greninja. It's like Shaw was literally talking about how it got overpriced. Yeah, how did this make it? That's a good question actually. The fact that it made it to round 4 is kind of insane. But like these 2 are already, these 3 kind of go insane. Rotom Brass was kind of dog shit in Conquest, but yeah. So you're saying pick whatever mon you like, and I hope you build around it. Understandable. What, Melang? Greninja? Okay, losing to Greninja is lame. I'm kidding. Well, Greninja was my kill leader in a Paldea draft. I literally ran Specs Protein every single week, and I tried to keep up the bit, and then lost in finals because I kept running Specs. Someone who was helping me prep told me like, wouldn't like Battle Bond go insane here? And it was true. If I had Battle Bond in that finals fight, I would have won. But I was like, I ran Specs Protein every single week, and during playoffs, I gotta keep up the bit. I think I lost. I wanted to kill myself. Kill leader means nothing? No, kill leader means something because I was cooking the shit out of everyone. With Blaziken and Greninja. Anyways, Creeper King. Kind of a vanilla team, I don't know. Like, it feels kind of vanilla in a way. Like, the relative playstyle on it just feels kind of vanilla on it. Other than maybe Texatrace, which could go kind of crazy. Well, it has Syllabi, so it kind of just goes hard. It has the support. I think you need better special attackers. Greninja's not a Pokemon. I'll put it at 8 though. I think it's not bad. But at the same time, I'm just gonna enjoy the better special attacker, and it's kind of goaded. Oh yeah, Blood Moon. Listen, as a Blood Moon user, not that amazing. Sure, I may have gotten 2nd place. Sure, I may have kind of cleaned the shit out of very high level players in the Mix and Mega tournament with Ursula and Blood Moon on my team. I don't think it's that crazy of a mod. Zapdos is not as but oh, it kind of is, but like you're running physically defensive, trying to go for static. It really? My goat. It popped up too much in VGC. They were like, let's cuck this shit, let's stab it. Unbelievable. Okay, Ninja. Okay, last place. 18 Ninja. Okay, but real talk. Tapu Lele Hawlucha does go kind of hard, and you got Griffith's top 4 in your opinion. That's because you literally drafted it, bro. Rest on offensive matchups. That's true. It can maybe go hard, yeah. Conkeldurr is not a mon though. Your Dark Resist, I get it. Along with Celebi and Greninja, but maybe it can be higher. I don't know. Maybe 5. Maybe 5 if I'm being generous. Okay, but Ninja here, let's see. Mega Goldtion's good. But Galliance is it's a really amazing offensive combo already. Oh shit, it's low on batteries, that's why it was or something. We'll see, we'll see. If I had to use other files to code the ability, it's already the most complicated. Perfect dual combo. You got a nice defensive pivot here with Rotom. You got the top bullet. Doesn't Golurk rely? It doesn't rely on it, but it does have. You are cooking the priority moves it has on it, like Bullet Punch. I think it gets Mach Punch too. Yeah, a Mach Punch. Does it have Sucker Punch? Yes. It's like 3 reasonable priority moves that you're not using on this team. It's not like it cooks them on, but you're kind of cooking it in a way. I think it still does have Jet Punch. Yep. That is 4 priority moves. You're not making the most out of. I don't like this chat on my face actually. I'll put that in the top left. Put that in the bottom left. So yeah, well, like great Pokemon, probably not the most cucked Intense Energy, but fuck this, by the way, fuck you. Oh, and I do have to face you. I'm gonna say, like, hopefully I don't have to face Terra Garganite. I'm traumatized by season 1 when I poured a third of my points into the 2 broken high tiers just to get completely walled by 1 Terra Pokemon. It's like that Pokemon, bro. Yeah, I should have just ran Terra Ghost Shenpao and fucking, what's it called? Covert Cloak Dragon Pulse, obviously. What a foolish guy I was. Zenzidos haven't done anything yet. You can't be traumatized by something that doesn't do anything. Like scared of belly bullets? It depends on how well I played this around this. Superior Chain can kind of just wall the shit out of it though. It's bulky, can't get toxic, and well, Belly Ball has like 2 types of moves. You just click electric water type moves. Really, that's enough? Yeah, true. Ah, boo. But yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I hate to say this is actually not a bad team. No, I think I can hate on it. Maybe I can hate on it. I mean, the super aggressive team in a way. Because Hawlucha is all in. Goliath actually is not really all in. Yeah, damn it. I hate to say it. Maybe this can be like 6 or 7. Definitely not as good as my team, but okay, Dark. First of all, insane stall team right here, right off the. Oh my god, this is awful. And you have like Ape here, who gets like if the other team tries to play stall as well, boom, you're both boosting that Rage Fist. I'm just saying, if you had Chime, 10 out of 10 team. Because that's what I wanted to run with Ape, right? My whole idea was you run Ape with Chime Chime, and it's like if not Ape, you can run like bulk up rest or some shit, or you can literally just run offensive fast on it, and it's like you get paralyzed, you get poison, like it doesn't matter because you just switch and Chime Chime. Yeah. But yeah, so this is kind of ending of Colorola, which is fucking insane offensive team. So you're playing stall with something that also you need to prep for to like somehow deal with Colorola and like be able to just fuck up Ape enough so it doesn't come cook you. Sure, Chime Chime does just. I thought about this, right? Chime Chime. Imagine like a stall, maybe not even a stall team, but Chime Chime. You run rest on everything. Like you heal up to full, switching Chime Chime, boom, everything's fucking awake. And now you're full health, full status, healed up, and everything. And it's just like you can completely just reset the fucking board like that. It's insane. And it has defog. So you just switch it in, get the heal belt, and then you just run in, click defog, and now hazards are gone too. It's like, oh my god, bro. It's like that one is so insane. Really wanted to use it. I'm glad I made it OP. Trimeco needed something. But yeah, this team is disgusting. Oh my god, I hate to say this. This might be better than Gerwini's. Or Gerwini. Not as good as my team. Nope. I'm number one, bro. I'm number one. Yeah, so it's number two. Sorry, Dark, you're number two. Germani, give me 3. On number 2, bro. We haven't even looked at it yet. Okay, well, yeah, obviously, this is just Pinker Chippy. Since I'm pouring over mods. Yeah. It's been so long cooking me. I wanted to bully you and rush you into not picking Colorado. I was like, yo, what if I say, like, he's probably like stressing over, like, do I really want this Pokemon? Like, where I go, just like, just draft, just pick, and be like, oh, but I can't pick this. I'll just pick this other Pokemon I had in mind. But it didn't work. So now I'm fucking down Colorola. So fuck that. Yeah, having Mega. Wait, you have Mega Emolga Z with Politoed. You're just taking away the rain. Wow, crazy. Yeah, you really cooked me. Actually, I didn't want to pick it until I saw someone mention it. I was like, wait a minute, this looks really good on my team. So yeah, Sneasler, Pinker, Chippy combo, and then this has Rising Voltage. This is, and these two are just, you know, the Quark Drive Pokemon. So you get Rising Voltage +1, and then you go Choice Specs, Rising Voltage. So you're one-shotting everything. So you need a ground type. This is a ground type check. You don't have a ground type, you're just losing to Armor Mirage here. Getting one shot to no switch-ins. It is cute because of Mega Emolga, but the problem is you set up Rain Politoed and you just eat it up with Mega Emolga and also just get one shot back. But yeah, Rain with Savage Sight is good here. Or yeah, it's 10 mon minimum. Oh, that's season 1. Do you have enough? I mean, you can just change it during Grace though. Also, the Graphite coming back after Conquest along with Politoed. Well, Politoed is just, I really loves that Pokemon. Imagine I had enough bulk to sell out the Gravity Entice Energy if you need to. It's not a bad team. It is cute. Bumjabug. Oh my god, I'm too lazy to think about like stuff like hazard removal. I don't think this even has much. No, Savage Size is a spinner. It is a cute team. Hazard removals are weak though. Like using Savage Sight, Arm Blaze as hazard removal is just trolling. It's a little weak on that, but I think it's pretty strong. I think it's a pretty scary team. A little bit anti-synergy, but at the same time, you're not using Mega Emolga that much anyways. That's just a filler Pokemon. Because what? You already have 2 electric types here. You're kind of weak to Edgequake, huh? I don't know, think about it. Isn't this team like really weak to Edgequake? You spam EQ, oh, Arm Blaze comes out, just Stone Edge it. Like, I guess once it Terras, sure. But, in a way, I feel like you just spam Edgequake on this. I still think it's a pretty good team down now. I don't think it's horrible. I think 4 is fine, actually. I think it's a pretty good team. Terra Bumjabug, yeah, true. I think even has, webs. It definitely has webs. At least seeing Soul. So, first of all, drafting Chen-Pao, you wasted 20 points. Sorry, Chen-Pao's not a Pokemon. Turbo's goaded. Godango's goaded because this also could be a defensive hazard setter, and now you have Godango to prevent removal. Terrapago's always a good Pokemon. Fantastic Grace, he's just generally an okay Pokemon. I'm always a knower. True. I'm always a knower guy. Quinterangi, Electros, this is just they're just mons, alright. I'll say this feels kind of top heavy. I think these mons are just general decent, okay, mid-tier mons. And you just kind of, it's like you're bringing these 5 Pokemon every week, and then like a 6 choose between these 4 each week kind of deal. Not too bad. I think you need a better special attacker. I don't think Terrapagos is good enough. Yeah, well, not Chen-Pao. It's something. I think you need. I know Fantastic Grace is technically a special attacker. I think you need a bit better as a special attacker. Quillfish is real. Your mom is real. Sorry. I don't think Terrapagos is enough to use as your special attacker unless it's Terrapagos. The knowers. I think this could be a good middle lower. It's 11. Maybe even lower. I don't know. I think it's fine. Anyways, Meowdoria, my week 1 opponent. I'm about to cuck the shit out of me, bro. I don't want to play anymore, man. I don't want to keep losing. I know I'm just gonna lose to everyone, even into lower diff. First of all, Mega Meloetta, insane special tank. Great Tusk, great physical tank. Tinkaton's probably not gonna be a real Pokemon for real. And it's such a basic comp here. All I'm saying, bro. Well, never mind the Quillfish Electrike. Yeah, Terrazarud. We've seen so many sweeps in this league from Terrazarud. That mon kind of goes nuts. I've never used that mon though. It does kind of seem like it goes kind of ape shit. It kind of has a long history in this. Core Mythico's true, yeah. It's not as good as my team, all I'm saying. It's a very scary team. It's very wrong in the mail. I think it goes after Livy Failure and between Varanus. I don't know. There's not much I really had to say about the team. I think maybe Terratusk is always a cool guy, but Zarude really needs that Terra. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is the 2 mythicals filler mons. Fuck the shit out of me. Well, kind of. It just seems like they could. Like, Manaphy with my 10-turn rain with hydration rest or some bullshit like that. And Victini with thunder. I think has thunder. And like a bunch of moves that really cucks the shit out of me. This is close to getting Manaphy. The problem is, like, with rain teams, you've really got to be careful about what water type you're going to pick other than your ring setter, because you don't want to overlap too much in types. I'm doing Buffmonsu, by the way. I'll try and do draft recaps for that. Oh, yeah. Well, I nerfed Poseidon, so it's only 20% less reduction in damage. Yeah, if this was the 50% buff in with the 10-turn ring, literally unstoppable. Literally the most broken Uber Pokemon. Let me get some fun out here. Use best mons, Manaphy. Bro, it's not even that different. The jacket is so hard. Glad you mentioned it. Got it from Hot Topic. I'm getting like ghost type gym leader bullshit. It makes me look so sick. That's my best drip here. But yeah, Pokemon's Manaphy was kind of goated. Bro, I love getting my shit rocked, so what the fuck am I gonna do with the Koraidon Sun team? Into fucking the insane brain team. Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, Buffmon. Okay, let's start this off. JP with the nerfed Absol. The big Bomba one shot. Well, probably not Bomba one shot this time. Send the Conda. It is a fraud now. It lost like 30 or 25 base attack. Shit, Rock gives me PTSD. What that thing is. Did we nerf it? We upped the tier of it. I don't think I actually nerfed its stats. What do you mean, who did? I love that Marowak. No. Absol lost 25 attack. Arceus Steel, Sigillet, Reshiram, hands. Oh wait, Tentacruel and Sigillet. Wait, you got fucking 3 new Eviolite Pokemon here. I'll bring out the knockoff, baby. I mean, if you spam knockoff, then Absol just gets a free switch in. So does Iron Hands, I guess, and the Bulu. Well, how do I say this? It's not a crazy team. I'm not like. It's nothing amazing. It's hard to decide with Buffons, you know? It is really hard to. It's a whole new meta. I mean, just like hell, but like. It is a whole ass new meta here. First of all, I will say I don't think there's any pivot here. Well, it doesn't matter. This is a for fun anyways. There's actually no rewards here. There could be one, like a simple one, like a rework Pokemon one, but there's no like huge reward for this. It's just have fun. Oh, sure, I guess flip turn, yeah. Oh, Volt Switch, Iron Hands, I guess. It's right, could maybe use a more pivot, but at the same time, it's me giving advice to JP, so it does get Switch. AV Switch is not a horrible set on it. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll probably do like a Mon rework. Because before, like, the Buffmons tournament was just, you get to make some Buffmons on your own. But I don't know if we're going to do this. We're probably not going to do this format again in future season. I might try out a different, because the side league is usually used for trying out formats. I mean, the Buffmons, we tried it out during the off season. But at the same time, I made a whole new format for it. I wanted to use it again, so. 11 Jumpo. It's a good team. It has decent mons in it, but I think it's a bit of a fraud. Of course, the fucking off-season tournament where he cucked the shit out of me, where taking 2 of the mons I really wanted to use, but anyways, whatever. Polar. Okay, so first of all, Patricia people were saying it's a fraud. Cause it's just, yeah, tail glow, but like, was it 80? It's not enough special attack. I mean, I think it's probably... Well, it's obviously still amazing. I don't think it needs a huge downgrade, because 85 special attack is barely over Electrode. Yeah, but he also got his shit wrecked in, so like... Same about a season. Use my adaptability drift again. Oh. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, the tail glow does kind of go crazy. Intimidate to figure out, then really? Well, there's a whole doc with them. Like there's I put it all in here. Lunaton Gaming. Okay, I beat JP in the mix and mega, so it's like it's okay. I beat his double slacking somehow. But anyways, back on track here. Polar. Well, okay, Patrice is kind of goated. You got nerfed Great Tusk, but at the same time, it's just Great Tusk that's not sweeping, right? It's still a Great Tusk. It's just a Great Tusk that's not probably sweeping you at all, because it can't bulk up or Ice Spinner, so it can't hit that Lando. But at the same time, it is still a great Tusk. Yeah, because Deoxys here, it's just a worse Mew, slightly worse Mew. And then RCSs, we'll see, because I want to draft an RCS too, but I actually never did. I also don't like my team wherever it is. It's over here. It's alright. It's got issues. I think this is a good team actually, because having Pachirisu Masquerade just kind of goes hard. Like, yeah, item locks are kind of sucky. That's why I think it's. I mean, but it does have 630 base stats, so it's kind of there because of that. And then you have Graphite, Kamala, Corviknight for support. And this. Okay, Gouging Fire I think is still probably kind of crazy. It is! It's my gold! It's my gold Pachirisu! But anyways. It's a generally good team. Really hard to tier. I'm putting it at 7. For now. Unless you gotta remember I came 3 picks late. With your team, you gotta remember I don't give a shit. Yeah, this is a very much Electric Core team, huh? A Dragon Iron Jugulus, that's hilarious. This is very much, we really want Electric Terrain up. Oh my god. They're very one-dimensional. Like it is announcing what you're doing. Oh, I'm gonna set up Electric Terrain. I'm gonna fucking click Rising Voltage. I'm gonna fucking do it. That's your team. And unfortunately, I really hate that because my team literally runs on fucking Rhydon here too. So I set up the Electric Terrain regardless. So it's like, I can't avoid it. I can't avoid the Electric Terrain. Unless I don't bring my Rhydon that I spent my round 1 pick on. And the problem is I do have to find Nimja. We get to Jaw. Okay. But yeah, Nimja. I think any player that's good, aka not me, will cook the shit out of you, so like, yeah. Okay, gamer not found with the disgusting Moltres. It's just Moltres Oblivion Wing, we'll see. But yeah, you got this crazy defensive core. You have the unnerved Marowak. I'm pretty sure we didn't unnerf it. We just upped the price in it. Yeah, I mean, Licky Course Love really had to go early. It is buff Nidoqueen as well. Much bigger bulk. These guys were also buffed a bit. You guys are just there. Decent team. It's a really annoyingly bulky team. Wow. I think it's a really annoying team. Maybe 3 is a bit too high. Okay, first of all, there's the fucking Hattering there. You know what I just realized? Yeah. It's like a few more attack. It might have been more bulk or something. Let's pull it up on the dock. Yeah. 5, 6 more attack. I know, I'm just so good. Yeah, I need a little more HP. That reminds me. There we go. Good, better. Okay, yeah, so this team is kind of disgusting. Where the Hattering, I know we nerfed it, but it's still really good. I only put it up high because it's hot as hell, but it's got 67 gold. First tryouts is troll. Nobody's actually running that, I think. That's the specific matchups. He was running Magic Bounce. But like, come on, look at the stats. 6, 7. Oh my god. 146 base special attack, draining kiss. like, okay, you're cooking like crazy there. You get Nuzzle, you get Mystical Fire, like, you're unstoppable. And then you have Haxorus there. It's like you're prepping all to deal with Hatterang, and then Haxorus just comes in with the D-Dancing Gaming. Probopass with its annoying stall shenanigans. Arceus Ghost just being Arceus Ghost. Fuckle with my Shuckle, which is also a really annoyingly bulky Pokemon. I think it's a mon that kind of wants Terra, but I don't know if you can actually afford it. That's probably why you didn't get it. Moltres, annoyingly bulky Pokemon. Ogerpong is just there for types. Moltres has a pretty decent defensive Pokemon in general. It's a nice fire type Pokemon if you're gonna go for something anything defensive, but you kind of want Terra on it. I know. Oh yeah, we buffed the shit out of Arbok, but nobody drafted it until now. So, Mudstail's also not a real Pokemon for real. Yeah, I hate to say it. I think other than me, it might be the best team right now. But nothing beats me, so. Anyways, my goated team. First of all, the big issue with it is it's extremely weak to Earthquake. Like I just get completely ruined by Earthquake, so I'm like forced to probably Terra into something that's not weak to that. That can maybe resist it. Like probably Terra Grass or at the same time. This kind of relies on my fucking Terra Calyrex. All I'm saying, I drafted Screens and Chilly Reception Calyrex. So I get the Snow off. So it lets me get a +1 defense before I set up Agility or Trick Room or some shit. And then I Terra and then boom, 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 boom. So that's kind of spiel of this. And then just this for the typing and for rocks and the spinning. This, I don't know why the fuck I drafted this. My speed tiers are really dog shit, by the way. It's like my fastest Pokemon is 110. It's like really bad. It's really hard to get good speed tiers in this. I feel like, I don't know. And this turns out because a lot of shit are really slow. Because we nerfed a lot of Ubers, right? So they're all relatively slow. And that kind of created a whole everything's damn slow. I'm not focusing on that. I'm just saying that's just an observation. It's like I don't want to be forced to run Miraidon, but I might have to. And then there's Quacklevo here for Rapid Spin. I'm not using this sweep. It's just there for Rapid Spin. I guess I have no Ghost type, but at the same time, you know, I'll be fine. Yeah, obviously best team now. So Dreadnought, he got the buff Crocodile and Noivern. So they got 2 pseudo legendaries. So our Excadrill. Excadrill is not a real Pokemon. You got Terra Serp. Gudra's a Pokemon, alright. Cap? Sure, man. Whatever you say. You got Scary Volcarona, Xerneas, Suicune, Cleaver, Blastoise, not real Pokemon. Room Serp? I did not. I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. Crocodile, we'll see how it cooks. I feel like it needs better setup. It might have Swords Dance, but other than just amazing new stats, it doesn't have any setup. It has Bulk Up, but in close combat, I guess, but I don't know. Something alright. You got 3 pseudo legendaries now, I think. I guess actually wait. Volcarona is also 600 base stats, isn't it? Or no, it's 580? Oh, it's 600. 550. Here into these months. I'm not too giddy about this. I think it's a good team. No. I think it's a good team. It's not amazing, but I don't think it's horrible. I think it's still on the lower half. Room service goes crazy. It's expensive though. Volcarona should be a pseudo. It should be. It gives the vibes of one. Why nobody? Bro, Grace is over. I'm using that. Screw you. It's regional slacking. We have DK slacking. You want to make a new one? Low entries. If this Pokemon has been on the field for 5 turns, transforms into new form of slacking stats until the end of the battle. Much lower. Retaining the turns is probably possible. I mean, there's Rage Fist and POA's mental, whatever muscle ability thing, muscle memory thing ability. Probably doable. I mean, it's just that you switch it in, click protect, switch out type of thing. Probably doable. It's probably okay. I don't know. Of course, another really weird ass gimmicky Pokemon, but it seems like just a better Regigigas. Fine. I mean, maybe it's okay for now. Anyways, next team. KJ. First of all, this is literally just worse Mega Lucario. Like, okay, it's Mega Lucario with an item, but it's also much slower than Mega Lucario. So it's actually balanced. I was surprised actually nobody said to just ban this thing. But it is 7 speed. Honestly, I don't understand why Mega Lucario is uber. 112 speed. It's slow as hell, guys. I don't care if it does 1 billion damage. Okay, well, but you also were up against me, so it's like unfair, right? You were up against the GOAT, so you didn't get a chance, or Edugigas. Yeah, the slacking, the whole like turn thing, like, but like it's like Regigigas' slow start, but like it stores the turn, so it's not to be all in one, like out thing, like 5 turns in a row before switching out type of shit. But anyways. So, you got Lucario and Lindy. You got the pseudo legendary Cyclizar that people said was a fraud and too expensive. Flutter Lame, Pex. So you got 2 big hitters here. One on the physical side, one on the special side. Yeah, but you have your defensive Lando Pex. You got the Lando Pex core. A random Torque. Oh, guys, Torque for Flutter Main, huh? RCS is there. Too expensive? Did I say that? I swear it was whoever drafted it said that. I would never say something like that. Territorial. Welcome back to VGC, guys, where we run Torkoal Fluttermane. It's like something never changed. Actually, no, it'd be Koraidon Fluttermane, I guess. And next Miracle more Gremia. 2 low tiers. This is pretty good. You have a really good defensive and offensive core here. Like you U-turn. You have you got Cyclizar, also really nice pivoting shenanigans. One of like everything ever changed true. 6 or 7. That's like 5 or 6 to me. I think it's a pretty good team. Looks kind of solid. I don't know if I'm rating it too high, but I think it looks pretty good. Terra Dragapult. I mean, it's nerf pult, so it's not as fast, but it is still a decent 130 base attack. It's like a way worse Terra Dragonite, but Dragonite is multi-scale, so it's actually better. You got the normal Arceus, which I think is probably good. It's really hard to prep for that because like the other Arceus is right, you could run any set on this since it has so many moves, but then you got base Arceus, which now you can also run an item. But there is no E-Speed, so you don't get added the fucking E-Speed Arceus shenanigans. And Magearna, even without the whole stored power and shift gear was it that we moved off of it, it's still a Magearna, so yeah, you're still cooking the shit. I think this is a very top-heavy team. Like, I'm not even too key on Volcanion. I don't know if that mon's actually a real mon or not. Like, everything else is just support here, kind of, in a way. Like, I don't know what Barraskewda's doing here. It feels so random. It's just like, it felt like, we need a fast Pokemon. It's not Dragapult. So we brought in Barraskewda. Grapploct is kind of buff, but I guess it could be kind of decent defensively. I feel like the team kind of rests probably upon these two on the fast offense. No, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this team. I don't know. I don't know, Wombo. Like it has a really good top heavy. It's super top heavy. Um, I want to say 14. I'm not a big fan of it. It's like a yeah, you have to bring these Pokemon because everything else is just mid as hell and just you're meant to be support for it. But who knows? Maybe it's like it's still really good because it's like who cares if it's top heavy? You know, they're kind of broken top heavy Pokemon, so you're always gonna cook the shit out of people with these mons. Who knows? Maybe I'm underrating it. I mean, Rumble's I think a good enough player to make use of it, so I'm probably just underrating him. But I'm going just based off teams. Mika, oh, would you look at that? It's Coco Bundo. Nothing ever changed, except for Coco lost some speed. And then it's the Eviolite Alamamola that went in round 3, guys. Come on, guys. I think it is. I forgot to test it. Oh, I probably did, but I forgot what the test results showed. Rillaboom's there for fuck all reason. There's no abusers. I mean, to be fair, is in vanilla, there's not that much abusers in the first place. Wait, but do you have double terrain? It's like, yeah, you want electric terrain for Bundle and Treads. The fuck is Rillaboom doing here then? Delphox is cool. It's a cool Pokemon I want to see get used well because of Equinox, the custom ability I made that I really want to slap on Pokemon. So I was like, you know what, Delphox can have it. It's a very weird team. Frostmont is just Frostmont. Overquill's coming there because he needed an Intimidator. It's a bad team. It's not a bad team. It's kind of vanilla combo here. Well, yeah, and then just the broken Olamomola. Has a bit of fantastic energy, but I don't think it's horrible. Where is your rapid treads? Where is your hazard set of treads? That's it. It all just relies on the. I guess you can use default Coco and Latias. Fair enough. Okay, you know what? Fine. 10. I think just get rid of Rillaboom for a better. Oh yeah, true. Overclose the Pokemon. I think get rid of Rillaboom for a different grass type in this team so much better. Yeah, I guess yeah, Conley. Yeah, and T Spikes. My goat hideout. Riezler. So he's carrying on my legacy of the Sun team here, with Koraidon that I ran during the off season. I mean, I did pretty well with it. I made playoffs, top 4, so it's kind of nasty, yeah. I will say, Hideout's the type of person you can never prep perfectly against because that guy would just bring out the most random bullshit. He'll lose because of it, but at the same time, shut up. Shocker! Their Sun team lost to their Rain team. More on Fox News or whatever. Okay, so we got the top of Lele Gaming. All I'm saying should have been Bulu Heatran. I know John Paul sniped the Bulu, but what does top of Lele even go with here? I mean, it's just like, yeah, you don't want to get hit by priority, but it's just there for typing, huh? It's just there for typing and shit. Aura and whatnot. Yeah, you got the correct Sandy Shocks that I had last time. He does do crazy prep. Bro, the fucking, what's it? The Galarian Zapdos Terra Rock? Like manual Sandstorm Terra Rock? Galarian Zapdos, bro? Almost cooked the shit out of you. Yeah. I can never comprehend his draft, bro. Dude, he helped me prepped in GPL. It's practically a 2-man team. Like, he and I worked together to prep the teams and stuff. I think the problem Hideout usually says to me is that like he can prep kind of decent. He can cook up some really crazy prep, but the problem is he has trouble executing it. He like chokes a bit while playing, but like he's had enough good game knowledge and sense. Not a knowledge and shit, but I think he tends to say he struggles a bit in the battling part itself, which I know it's a whole different experience once you're actually in battle. You know, things change. So many stuff happen. So many thoughts happen at the same time, clashing together, and it's like any little decision, you know, makes sense, you know. But yeah, Koraidon, Tornadus, Zarud. I think he's gonna cook someone's shit with Zarud, bro. With Terra Zarud, that mon already cooks people so easily with his Trailblaze bulk up, Jungle healing sets. Terra, because now you put this in Hideout's hands, like he's falling out. He's falling out special Zarud, guys. He's doing it. He's falling out. He's falling out. That's what he's doing it. He's falling out the Terra nasty plot. You're gonna be like, oh, he's gonna run Trailblaze bulk up, but he's gonna pull out nasty plot. Yeah, and then Terra. I think the problem is these two kind of do fight over Terra. Like in battle, you're gonna have to really make the decision: do I want to go for like my sweep with Zarud, or do I pull out the defensive Terra on Heatran? Um, big decisions, you know. I think you could also use more Sun Abusers. I think having Sandy Shocks only for Sun Abusing is not enough. Yeah, I think it needs a bit more. Oh, you have Saucebuck, I guess, but the Saucebuck is not a Pokemon. Forget about this shit. Okay, I think it's a decent team, though. I think it's really nice. And I'm willing to give you Hideout the honor of 6-7. Yeah, I can't. I'm so ring rotted. I'm never healing. Okay, so we got this mega buff to cannon. It's the buff Moongus that was also nerfed again. Did I give Primarina the Sea Cradle? Because I don't think I did. I did not. I kind of wanted to give it to Sea Cradle. It's the Aqua Ring I'm switching. Right now I love this Kaze for some reason. I kind of wanted to give it to this, but then I was like, nah, don't give a shit enough. It's the Godango Garchomp. Welcome back to VGC. The buff, super buff Fearow. But no, a lot of buff stuff here. Hitmonchan and Lantern are buffed as well. They're pretty okay. I'm thinking too hard. Or I'm not thinking enough here. My brain is kind of getting fried here. We're nearing the end. I've been here for 3 hours. The music's probably over too. Actually, yeah, I need to put on something new. Let's see. There's too much AI shit, man. This is probably AI too. I just can't even tell. Too cannon can probably shit. I mean, it may be too quiet or whatever. Well, it's my voice that matters more, anyways. That's why people hear it. Just need some probably background noise that's not as awkward. Let's see. You have hazards. You have anti-hazard removal. You have hazard removal. You have strong physical attacker. You could probably use a better special attacker, maybe. Risk? No. I actually finished my prep for Meowtheria in the main league, but who am I fighting week 1 here? That reminds me. Oh, I'm fighting Polar. Yeah, I'm getting my shit rocked. No. Oh yeah, why did nobody redeem first? Skill issue, guys. 3 hours in. Now you actually redeem first. I think you could use a better special attacker here. Like, I think he runs some good defensive walls. Oh, well, I got this Godango, but like, Godango's the dog. Godango. Well, now you know. Nobody's a nobody. I think it's slightly below average. Not too scary, but it's probably not bad. I don't know. I'd have to say. Okay, Agent Flower. Why did he not fix his team during race? I'm very sure I gave out the announcements right. Draft done. Grace starts now and ends. Yeah. Grace is over. Did I ever give Agent Flower the role? Where are they again? I'm trying to remember which. Agent Flower. Itoshi flower. Where the fuck are they? Search. Oh, here they are. I did give to them buff mons, so they should have known. I figured. I mean, I figured it would have. They were planning to just fix it in Grace, but they never did anything. Give me the Trimaco, give me the Trimaco. Actually, I don't even think Trimaco goes well on my. It does enough. I mean, if I get burned, it was number 1. Unfortunately, there's 15 unused points on this. There's both Flygon, Bust, Macargo. These are all buff stuff here. You could probably cook. This Happini's gonna sweep. These are gonna sweep someone. I have to give it. I mean, what am I thinking for? This is just last place. This isn't even worse than Ninja. And then you got 50 unused points. I mean, it's cooking once you use those ones, I think. And just sharpen this team out, but. What do you mean, what? Actually, you know what? This is actually maybe not as bad as Ninja's team. Ninja's team is even worse than this. Yeah. True. It can't be worse than Ninja's troll ass team that I'm still probably gonna lose to. The Gexinator. Such a fan of you. Bro, hop off my dick, bro. Bro wants to hop on the fame with me. He knows I'm the GOAT. He's just climbing, slobbering over my meat, bro. Hop off. Okay, so Klinkklang's gonna miss Gear Grind, and Gex is gonna lose us off of that. Oh yeah, your team is there. Zacian, Arceus Ground, Edge Quaking Gaming. This is just a team I'm gonna miss, right? You're gonna miss Play Rough. You're gonna miss Stone Edge. Drempa's fine. Drempa just does Drempa things like the Glare, Roost, Try it, Nature Power. Calyrex is also a fraud Pokemon. You're running Scarf on that shit every week, probably. And then just defensive Pokemon. If this was VGC, you're cooking a Cinder. Sure, you're missing Hydro Pump. You're missing High Jump Kick on this or whatever. You're missing Fake Out somehow. Yeah, this is a team I'm gonna miss. You've already missed many times with moves. This is gonna happen again. I think you need a better special attacker that's not Calyrex. I mean, I guess he has special Edge Quake. Austin's probably. I don't even want to look for it. Illegal breakdown. It's built in the server. I think it's a good center team. It has its flaws, but I think it's kind of okay. The Gexinator. Okay, Skinny Pete. The guy who had the big Rang's testicles has luckily changed it. Okay, so in turn this Double Dragons here. With slightly buffed Beedrill. Because Beedrill's not buffed enough. It needs more speed. It has 100% speed, never mind. This kind of can cook. This is more damage than Mega Beedrill if you run band, right? 120, probably higher than 150 with choice band. This is, I mean, you probably want boots. I don't know. What do you want this thing? This thing just dies to everything, so maybe just run choice band life orb or some shit. Lenders. This feels so unfinished in a way. I don't know. Oh yeah, true, because the U-turn pivoting, you definitely want the boots for that. It's just Mega Beedrill on crack, I guess. I don't know. You got double psychics here. Yeah, feels a bit weak. Triple psychics. Also feels unfinished. Like, guys, I gave you like 2 days. 2 days of grace. It does not. I think this might be even worse than Flowers like as well. Once again, not as bad as Ninja's, but I don't know. I don't like the team. No. It's our Ninja's team. Anyways, King Switch. So this is a Necrozma thing. I think people are saying I didn't nerf it enough. Because I was like, I can't be lower than base Necrozma's base stats, right? But then this is just like close to Sogoleo's base stats, right? What? This is like really close. Like Sogaleo. No, it's not. It's got like 40 less HP, and 20 less speed, much less bulk. It is 600. Yeah, this is 80 less. Yeah, it's still good. I think it could be a fraud. I'm frauding it. I'm calling right now. I think it's a fraud Pokemon. Terragotas, maybe. Darkrai obviously is not a good Pokemon at all. Have fun with Rockhead Aerodactyl. Give it that after. It's a reference to all the Nuzlocke I play. The difficulty ROM hacks, where I always used Aerodactyl as my fossil Pokemon, and would always hope for Rockhead because they usually give like Brave Bird. So we always pray for that. So that's the reference to that. And then I get bulky Pokemon, spinners and stuff. You're right. This is not that scary of a team. Put this above Lumbos. Switch. Oh shit. Okay, so these are the final. After almost 3.5 hours, we have our. Oh, I didn't get the 6-7 on her. Whatever. 10, 11, 12. I'm so excited to just run those random VGC Prime tournaments. That'll be cool. Anyways, yeah, these are the rankings. I'll try and do recaps. Well, because next week Monday, it might be a bit tricky. I'm gonna be swamped with shit. I gotta finish my final reports. Some projects. I gotta also pack up my stuff before I go home and set up some shit. I'll probably have enough time to do week 1 recaps. But yeah, that'll be it then. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week. I'll probably like Monday or some shit. Goodbye.